Officially match day. Officially match day, bro. Manchester United versus Sunderland. Officially match day. Let's hope everybody is doing well, bro. Let's hope everybody is genuinely doing well. Let's hope everybody is excited for this game. I think this is what Ruben Amorim's 50th game in charge. So it's his 50th game in all competitions, and let's hope so, bro. Let's hope it's a Benjamin Cesco brace today. Hey. So Ruben Amorim, his 50th game in charge of Manchester United. Today's the day. Sunderland versus Man United, and yo, it's a big game. It's genuinely a big game. If you look at both the teams, I think both teams wouldn't be Sunderland have been better than us in the league, right? They're above us, this and that, but it's not gonna be an easy game. If you look at Sunderland, their previous 5 games, bro, they beat Forest, they drew with Villa, and the main one was the Crystal Palace, bro. This Crystal Palace result is crazy because even Liverpool failed to get a draw against Palace. So you can see Sunderland won't be a joke. Sunderland won't be a joke. And the team that we lost to, Brentford, they beat Brentford 2-1. So Sunderland won't be a joke, bro. Sunderland won't be a joke. Today, it's just about winning. Today, it's just about doing what you need to do. And as fans, we just want to see the team perform, bro. At least team performances, go to that next level, start winning games. That's all we're asking for. That is all we are genuinely asking for. And with Ruben Amorim, there's been a lot of like speculations about like his future, things like that. Uh we've heard like somebody like David Ornstein talk about it. Regardless of what happens today, the man won't get fired. Even if he loses today, he's not going anywhere. Let's just hear what David Ornstein had to say, bro.
Manchester United in 14th. This isn't a new topic, but it's one that seems to change a lot by the week. What's the latest on the job status of Ruben Amorim?
Ruben Amorim is under major pressure, but I think most of that pressure is applied on him by himself, as well as the burden of being Manchester United manager. But Manchester United themselves, as I understand it, they're not planning.
Yeah, the game is in 2 hours, bro. The game is in 2 hours.
To sack him. They don't want or intend to. And I don't think he's planning to walk away from this. Last season, I think he really felt the strain. And people I speak to says he was questioning whether he could succeed there. But I do think sort of incrementally there is a bit of improvement felt, however small, so far this season, especially with some of the new signings. And it is still very early. But
so David Ornstein is saying, hey, it's still very, very early. The board want to give him like more time. The board, apparently they want to give him a full season. They want to see this just work out. I think every Man United fan wanted to see the situation work out. But you can see that, okay, it's not really working out. So according to David Ornstein, regardless of what happens today, Ruben Amorim is still going to be the manager.
Jim Ratcliffe, as minority owner but with sporting control, is at the heart of this. He's heavily involved. Omar Barada as chief executive, Jason Wilcox as technical director, essentially the sporting director. There's a lot riding on this decision for them because they essentially appointed him and have placed great faith in him and his system. Result.
So he's saying, hey, this is gonna be a hard decision for these guys because they put so much faith in Ruben Amorim. Ruben Amorim is their first guy. Ruben Amorim is their number one guy, and they don't want to let go of him too early because this is the guy they were trusting. That's what David Ornstein is basically saying. It's a hard decision, especially for Omar Barada. Omar Barada was the guy pushing for Ruben Amorim. So for him to pull the plug, it's gonna be hard. That's basically what the man is saying.
Will need to improve. We can't get away from that, and we know how this industry operates. But I think they would like to give him more time. There's no guarantee by any means that if they lose against Sunderland that they would sack him. And in fact, I don't think they would.
So he's saying even if we lose today, he doesn't think they would sack Ruben Amorim. So the man is safe, bro. The man is safe. This is David Ornstein, right? David Ornstein, they really tell this man what's going on, right? They brief him, they tell him he's got good sources. I think he's like a tier 1 or something. So this is David Ornstein saying, regardless of what happens today, Ruben Amorim is not going anywhere.
It wasn't too severe. They've got some games after the international break and before the November international break that maybe would be a truer test. Of course, it would be expensive to get rid of him, but I don't think money will be at the heart of this decision. It will be based on what they're seeing from a football perspective.
So he's saying it's not about the money. And I know they've been like speculations of people saying, oh, Ruben Amorim hasn't been fired because we don't want to spend the money, this and that. David Ornstein saying, yo, it's not about the money. Apparently Lamens is gonna start, bro. Apparently Lamens is gonna start. That's the next thing I wanted to talk about. Apparently Lamens is gonna start. Apparently he's gonna be in the starting lineup, which is exciting, bro. Which is exciting. We bought this man for him to be starting, for him to be our main guy. I'm really happy for Lamens. But yeah, David Ornstein saying, hey, regardless of what happens, the decision is clear. It's not about money. It's not about this or that. A lot of people have speculation of, oh, Man United haven't fired Ruben Amorim because of the money. He's saying, no, that's not the situation, bro. It's not money. It's not this. It's not that.
And people have talked about shortlists. I don't know if there being a shortlist to replace him. Of course, Man United will always be looking at options like every club and aware of the market, whether it be on an interim basis, a longer term, or even after the World Cup in the summer of 2026. But I'm assured that Gareth Southgate is not in the frame for the Manchester United job should it become available.
So he's saying Gareth Southgate, if the job does become available, he's not part of the conversation, bro. That was fake news, this and that. So, hey.
Players, as far as I know, are mainly with him. They believe in what he's doing, but there's an acceptance that when they concede a goal, for example, they're not any longer doing what they've been set up to do by him. And maybe it's a bit of a psychological and mental issue. There was huge speculation about the system that he's playing. I don't think that's seen as the core issue. More need for a number 6, which was perhaps more pressing than the number 9 in the summer, and it will remain on the agenda.
So yeah, I agree with you, bro. Lamens needs to start low key. Apparently he is starting. Let's just hope we win, bro. Let's just hope we win. We can't keep going through these cycles. Today you win, tomorrow you lose, the next week you draw. It's too inconsistent. And we're hearing what David Ornstein is saying. Hey, a number 6, the board think, oh, the poor results is because of the players, right? It's not the system. The board think, okay, with a number 6, it's a better situation. So looks like they are gonna back Ruben Amorim. They are gonna back Ruben Amorim probably till the end. And bro, as a fan, there's really nothing you can do, right? There's really nothing you can do. Whether you're Ruben Amorim in or Ruben Amorim out, I think at this point we just have to wait and see what the board do, right? And let's just hope the results do improve. I think no fan wants us to be losing. No fan wants us to be in the bottom half of the table, negative goal difference. I think no one wants this, bro.
Going forward, what's happening with Kobbie Mainoo? That's maybe one to watch for January. The goalkeeping situation, we haven't seen Senna Lamens just yet. So there is a lot going on in this situation at Manchester United. While the likes of Højlund doing well at Napoli and Antony at Betis don't make it easy for United. They need to get winning quickly. So
yeah, we need to start winning, bro. We need to start winning. You're saying hot take. Edison from Atalanta is the best option. He's the best fit for Ruben Amorim's system. I low-key agree with you. Like, we see the type of midfielder he was talking about. Okay, somebody physical, somebody athletic, and somebody good on the ball. And I think Edison is that, bro. Edison is that. Even Baleba would be a great option as well, bro. We struggled in the transfer window. Not getting a midfielder right now, it is affecting you. Right now, it's literally setting you backwards, right? Because with at least with a midfielder, you're in a better position, bro. But hey, I, f- uh, s- I'm not gonna say, hey, I feel sorry for Ruben Amorim because I know this is the type of job it is. But bro, it's extremely hard, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Imagine having a job where, oh, ex players are always talking down on you. The criticism is there. The media is on you. I might not really agree with Ruben Amorim, but I can be fair and say, yo, the job he's at is it's really hard, bro. Like the pressure is there, everything is there, and the man has been talking, bro.
But you're not that guy. That you never fear for it. Why is that? Why are you not that guy who's concerned?
Because the worst thing in this job is not to win games, and that is the same feeling in Casa Pia when I lose in third division is the same here. And then it's a job. Of course, it's a dream to be here, and I want to continue here, and I want to fight for this. But the problem is now what makes me suffer is to lose games, is not to lose my job. So that is you fear to lose your job when you have to pay the bills, and I don't have that feeling. I just want to continue this. But when we don't win games, that is the suffering that I have. Is not the fear of losing the job. I don't care. I'm telling you, when we finish the game and you can see me, I don't care about my job. That hurt of not winning games or failing, that is the thing that hurts me the most.
So he's saying, hey, I don't care about losing the job. The thing that's hurting me the most is losing games, right? Losing his job, he doesn't really care. The thing that's hurting him the most, apparently, it's losing games. So I've also heard him say it's not the system, it is the players, or some of these players can't play his system. But if you know that, then just change the system and make it better for the players, bro. Play to the strengths of your players. I think that's what a world class manager does. Okay, these players can't play the system I'm asking them to play. Let me change it, bro. Let me change it into a better style. We can see Glasner, bro. Glasner, he even explained why he plays a back three. Oh, I only play this because it suits the players more. Not always because it's my philosophy, bro. There was an interview of Glasner saying he only plays a back three because it suits his players. He doesn't play a back three because that's the formation he loves. He said, yo, his regular formation is a back four. He only plays this formation because it suits his players and it's better overall for his players, bro.
And is there any scenario in which, I know you talked about it after the Europa League final, about walking away from the job, resigning. Is there any scenario in which you might think, I can't
No,
do
that
this
is a
job?
decision of the board. I cannot do that. I have all, sometimes I have that feeling, and losing is hard. Not to create the momentum is so frustrated. When you create the momentum, go to the next game, something happen. That feeling sometimes hurts me a lot. Also the players and especially the staff here. But that is not my decision, and I think would be really hard to leave if I don't do everything to follow my career here.
Let's just see, bro. Let's just see. Obviously, Ruben Amram will say what he needs to say, bro. He'll say what he needs to say, but at the end of the day, it's about results. I think fans are getting frustrated. Fans are getting impatient. Games like this, you gotta be winning them, right? Sunderland at home, you gotta be winning. I know Sunderland have been great, bro. Their record speaks for themselves. They're the team that gave Crystal Palace a hard game, right? They gave Aston Villa a hard game, beating Nottingham Forest, beating Brentford, right? Of course, they lost to like Burnley, but they've been good this season. But regardless of their form, bro, we are at home and we need a win, bro. Back to back losses, isn't it? Back to back losses in the Premier League, isn't it? We need a response right now. You're saying you don't understand why Manchester United board are still keeping Ruben Amram. I don't understand it either, bro. I don't understand it either, but there's nothing we can do. Obviously, as fans, you think, okay, yeah, maybe a better manager, somebody like Glasner, will take us forward. I think that's the mindset, but overall, it's the decision is down to the board members, bro. As fans, we can say this, we can say that, we can express our feelings like that, but overall, this just shows you that, hey, Sir Jim Ratcliffe, he's not that serious, bro. He's really not that serious because it's turning into a season like last season where you keep the manager for too long and then you only fire him in like late October, November, and then the season is officially done by then. So it's the same cycle like last season, bro. We already saw this last season, the same cycle. And yeah, so if we lose this game, it's like, hey, back-to-back losses in the Premier League. If we win this game, it's just too inconsistent, bro. It's just too inconsistent this season. It's either you can't win back-to-back games, or you're losing too many games, you're drawing too many games, you're not scoring enough goals. But overall, the Chelsea game, we scored like 2 goals, but that was with a red card. That's the Brentford game. We only managed to score 1 goal. So you can see, without a red card, we struggled to score. I know Burnley, we scored like 3 goals, but overall, Burnley are poor, bro. Burnley are poor. Fulham, lack of goals is another situation that cost us. It was 1-1 against Fulham, lack of goals. The Man City game, we failed to score goals. The Chelsea game, at least we scored 2 goals, but they had a red card. So, bro, you can see the main problem is goals. The main problem is goals. You're saying you prefer Xavi Hernandez because, bro, he's possession based and he controls the ball. I also love like Xavi Hernandez. Xavi Hernandez, he's not gonna be afraid to like give academy players a chance, right? Give guys. We saw what he did at Barca, bro. Lamine Yamal was thriving under Xavi. A lot of these guys were thriving under Xavi. Xavi Hernandez, unbelievable coach, unbelievable manager. And if we do get a new manager, I think him or Glasner, bro. Him or Glasner. Him or Glasner should be the number ones, bro. I know we're linked to like De Zerbi as well. Apparently, De Zerbi is on the list, but I don't see De Zerbi coming. I think Glasner might be the guy, bro. You saying you don't think Glasner tactics will go well with our club? I think tactically he's good, man. I won't even lie. Glasner tactically, he's doing his thing at Crystal Palace. For him to genuinely outclass Liverpool, we saw the previous game, Liverpool versus Palace. For him to outclass Liverpool with Crystal Palace, it just shows you that, hey, he's got something about him, bro. He's got something about him. He's not just a basic manager with basic principles. Oh, he's got something about him, bro. He's got something about him. And with Glasner, just what he's achieved in football, right? He's won like an FA Cup with Palace, which is a massive achievement. Community Shield with Palace. He's won the Europa League as well. So his achievements are insane, bro. Glasner's achievements are insane. I think if you do go for a new manager, he won't be bad. He won't be a bad option at all, bro.
Ruben, you said last week that your point of view is not influenced by media, by social media. How important is that for you, and how difficult is it to kind of keep in a bubble when there's so much kind of talk about United?
It's really important because there is no one in the world that can read everything and listen everything about people that understand football and not being influenced for that. So I'm trying to listen and to see all the games because I know that I see the game
So
more times than all that guys together because they have to see all the games in Premier League, give an opinion. My opinion is completely different because I see the games, I see the trainings, I understand my players, I understand what I'm doing, and I follow my job this way because it's impossible to survive in this club listening all the things, and I a lot of things that my wife is talking with the media. That is such a nonsense. Nobody in my family talk about that. We love to live in England. You have no idea what is abuse in here because you are so polite compared to my country when we are losing. So you have no idea. We are really happy. My family is really happy. I'm just me and my family that is struggling because I hate losing and I hate failing.
so he's saying, hey, I'm just struggling because I hate losing and I hate failing. But overall, you're saying Glasner's tactics is defensive based and counterattack. You're not sure it will go well. That's the thing with like some managers, you don't know how it'll go at a big club. I think every manager is a risk, bro. Every manager is a risk, whether it's Xavi, whether it's Glasner, whether it's Iraola. I think every manager is a risk, right? There's no manager where it's guaranteed unless you're talking about somebody like Pep. Okay, Pep with money, if you got Pep and then backed him with money, then it's guaranteed before, because you've already seen him do it in the Premier League. But other than Pep Guardiola, I don't think any manager is gonna guarantee you success, bro. We said the same thing about Jose Mourinho. Oh, Jose Mourinho will come in, will be successful. That never happened, right? Ole Gunnar Solskjaer came in, people were excited, people were hyped up. It never worked out. We've had so many managers where we've hyped them up. Oh, Eric Ten Hag, he plays possessional football at Ajax. Everybody was hyping him up. It never worked out. So it's always a risk. It's always a risk, regardless of the manager you bring in, bro. We've seen this story so many times. Jose Mourinho, a tactician, it never worked out. Oh, Eric Ten Hag, a guy playing fancy football in Ajax, it never worked out. We can see with Ruben Amorim. Ruben Amorim, he was thriving in the Portuguese league. So, hey, thanks, bro. Thanks, bro. I hope you're doing good, bro. I hope you're doing good. I like you to I appreciate your support, bro. I genuinely appreciate your support. But overall, what I'm just saying is that even the next manager, bro, even if we get like a new manager, the next manager, it won't really click immediately, bro. As a fan, I've just stopped buying into like, oh, a new manager is gonna fix us, because maybe they might just improve us, but bro, we've seen this story too many times, man. We've seen this story too many times. And with Ruben Amorim, he's saying, hey, the media, in the British media, are really polite, right? If this was Portugal, people would be raiding my house, people would be attacking me with such results. He's saying, okay, the British media, the British culture is polite, right? I'm not gonna quit. This is amazing. He loves England, this and that, bro. Yes, and so what would be my score prediction? I'm just gonna, since we failed to score, bro, we failed to score. So I'm just gonna say I say we nick it, bro. Since Lamens is in the goals, I say we nick it 2-1. Probably we get a penalty or something. We score from a penalty, and then Buemo genuinely scores as well. Yeah, I agree with you. 2-1, bro. I think we can win 2-1. Probably we get a penalty. We know we always concede somehow, some way. If Lamens is starting, I'm a bit more confident. If India is starting, I think we'll lose the game, because Sunderland on corners, that's where they'll hurt us, bro. That is where they'll hurt us. So it just depends on which goalkeeper is going to start. If it's outside India, I'm going to say we might lose or draw. But if it's Lamens starting, I think we're going to win this game.
Ruben, the hierarchy at the top of the club have always been very honest and open that it's a big project that you took on, and it is going to take time. The reality, though, is that you need enough wins and enough results to buy you that time. And if they don't come, it puts an increasing amount of pressure on everyone. Have you been given any assurances, or do you sense that even if it gets a bit uglier or even uglier over the coming weeks, you're still going to have that patience, that you are going to get the season regardless?
I'm not concerned about that, and nobody here is naive to. We understand that we need results to continue the project. We will reach a point that is impossible for everyone, because this is a very big club with a lot of sponsors, with two owners. So it's hard. The balance is really hard. So I'm not concerned about that. Again, what I want is to see my team winning or losing, playing the same way. And we are not doing that in the simple things of playing football, that anyone can do it. So my biggest problem is for my players believe in you guys when you say the problem of our team is the system. I get crazy about that, because I can see the team. I see this team playing in a different system, and I can point you that the way we do or play in different systems, we need to play the same way, with the same power, with the same intensity, with the same focus. If you do that, it doesn't matter the system.
So he's saying, hey, it's not the system, it's just the way we play within the system. And As fans, obviously fans don't want to hear that, right? Fans, they just want to see you get results. But overall, he's saying, hey, it's not the system, it's the way the players play during the system, this and that. I think no fan wants to hear that, but he ah, bro, we just want to see results right now. I think a game like this, you have to find a way to win, right? If the players are struggling with the system, then change it. Then change it. But overall, he's saying it's because of like the intensity, things like that. It's not the system. It's the way we play in the system. That's what he's basically.
Obviously not naive in terms of results. You know you've got to get them. Do you think you're getting close to that point where the patience could go, or do you feel like you've got enough from your conversations with Jim?
I just need one more game because football is like that. We need one more game. We win. We get some hope, and then in the next game we will see.
So he's saying, I just need one more game. Today is the day. So he's guaranteeing us that, hey, he just needs one more game to prove that, hey, this system is not the problem. The system is not the problem, this and that. So let's see, bro. Today is a massive game for him, right? Regardless, bro. Today is genuinely a massive game for him because I think a lot of fans they are giving up. They are giving up on Ruben Amorim. They are giving up on the players. They are giving up on Man United because you can't keep doing this week in, week out. Okay, one day you win, the next day you lose. It's too inconsistent. So fans are giving up. So it's a massive game for him, bro. It's genuinely a massive game. And after this is gonna be like international break, right? International break. If you go into that international break with a loss, it's just not good, bro. It's just not good. Obviously, as fans, do I believe Ruben Amorim will take us to the next level? He hasn't shown me anything, bro. He hasn't shown me anything to say this man is world class. This man is gonna be successful. But until they fire him, I want him to do well, bro. Until they fire him, I want him to be winning games. Games like this, we have to win. So until they fire the guy, I'm not gonna come out here and say, "Oh, I hope Ruben Amorim loses," right? I still wanna win, bro. I still wanna win. I still wanna win. Yeah, even if it's an ugly win, bro. Even if it's an ugly win, a 1-0, we need it. We need it, bro. The points need to start coming because we're falling down the pecking order. We're like on negative goal difference right now. We're falling down the pecking order in the Premier League, right? We're already out of the Carabao Cup. At least FA Cup will start, but we're already out of the Carabao Cup. We're not in the Champions League. So Premier League, basically, it's the only thing we have, bro. It's the only thing we have. And we got to just build some momentum as a club. Build that momentum. Start winning games. Start going to the next level. I think that's what we're genuinely lacking in this club, bro. And mentality as well, right? Bruno Fernandes is one guy I gotta criticize him, bro. I genuinely gotta criticize Bruno, right? Because that Brentford game, I lost my mind when he missed a penalty, bro. When he missed, I'm not saying, hey, we lost because of Bruno. I know the tactics weren't good. I don't know why the manager was starting out high behind here. He needs to stop that, right? But Bruno Fernandes, bro, we gotta call this man out because the performances have been below average. He's missing penalties. He's not really contributing anything, bro. And I think January, apparently Saudi are gonna come back for Bruno. Take that money, bro. Take that money because January is around the corner. I think the perfect scenario is, okay, you sell Bruno, get in another midfielder, bro. Get in another midfielder that can take us to the next level, that can help us win games, that can stabilize us as well. Because Bruno, I think the era is over, man. The era is over. They're saying we need to win this match so that we can carry the momentum, yeah, to the Liverpool game, bro. Just imagine. That's a great point, bro. That's a great point because we're going into an international break after this. And then after that, it's straight to Liverpool, bro. It's straight to Liverpool. So if we lose this, we can basically be saying, 3 losses in a row. Because if we lose this, we're going to Anfield. And if we lose to Liverpool, it might be 3 losses in a row because we already lost to Brentford. And then after this, if we lose today, Liverpool will be a hard game, bro. At least let's win today, bro. Let's win today. Liverpool, at least Crystal Palace have shown people how to actually play against Liverpool, how to suffocate them, how to actually get a result, get a point. But with the players we have, with the manager we have, I don't see us getting a result against Liverpool. So today, let's just get the result today, bro. Get the result today. Liverpool, we hope and pray, and then anything can happen. Because even the Chelsea game, nobody expected a red card, bro. This is football. We can go to Liverpool, and then the same situation that happened against Chelsea happens against Liverpool, bro. So this is football, bro. Anything can happen. Expect anything and everything to happen. So, let's just see, bro. Let's just build some momentum.
That is always the same thing. So I don't need a lot of time. It doesn't matter for me. Just matter the next game. And the next game is tomorrow. We just have to perform and we need to win.
Just on the system, because you mentioned it to Dan and then to James, do you feel that there's maybe a little bit of a mistrust of that particular system in this country because it's a little bit different than perhaps the majority of the managers?
Nah, bro. They didn't really give like an update on the butcher, bro. Martinez, still no update. I don't know how people feel like about Martinez because he's a quality player, but he's never fit. That's the problem with Martinez, bro. The guy is quality. The guy is good on the ball, this and that. I think him and a Delit partnership, it would be cold. But Lenny Yoro is good as well, bro.
And also that a lot of these players failed in a system that was completely different under the previous manager.
It's the results. It's the results. Imagine that we won the first. If there is no if, but imagine that we won the first game against Arsenal, and then you don't miss the penalty and you win against Fulham, even without playing really well. Imagine that this happened. The trust in everything about our club, the system, the way we play, would be completely different. So if you win, everything is okay. If you lose, you are doubting everything about yourself, about your teammate, about the coach, everything. And that is normal.
So, hey, he's just saying, imagine against Fulham, we scored that penalty. We know Bruno missed a pen, a pen against Fulham. So he's saying, hey, results could have been different if we scored more goals. But it is what it is. The situation has already happened, bro. We're not winning games convincingly. If we were winning games convincingly, we wouldn't be having this discussion, bro. That's a genuine fact. I think everybody is praying, bro. Everybody is praying for like a result, a win. It's just so depressing watching United probably the past 3 seasons, bro, because it's like right now you can't even get top 4, right? Top 4 is unrealistic. That's been the situation the past 3 seasons. Last season, the season before that. So, we've been down bad, bro. We've been down bad as a club.
A manager who's playing with a back 4 and losing will not be told to play in a back 3, but you're being told to play in a back 4 when you're playing in a back 3, so it is different.
There is no back 3 against Brentford. Lately, we play with Luke Shaw, 2 centre backs, and the right back. They play in the different type of position in the beginning. So it's not 3 centre backs. It's the same thing with a little bit different positions. Against Brentford second half, it was like a 4-4-2. The problem is that we were not good with the ball. We were soft without the ball, and we lose. But imagine that we score the penalty. And the final goal, we are trying to win the game. Everyone is out of position. That can happen in the 4-3-3 or the 3-4-3. So I think the details matter most than the system.
So team news, man. Team news about to come out. Team news in 10 minutes. And let's see the type of team we have, bro. Apparently, Lamens is going to start this. So I hope Lamens does start, but team news in a few. Team news in a few minutes, in 10 minutes. Ahmad is back. Looks like Tyrell Malacia is another one where we might see him in the squad. So Tyrell Malacia, he was training with the squad. He's been called back. So it looks like Diego Dalot playing on the left-hand side. I think those days are over. Right now, he's only going to be playing on the right-hand side. So Tyrell Malacia. Let's see if Tyrell Malacia actually gets game time. The guy's back training. The guy's back with Man United. Crazy situation. I know some fans that are like, hey, they were upset that hey Tyrell Malacia is back, but I just view him as another option, bro. Another option because with Dogu, he hasn't been too convincing, bro. Like there are some games where Dogu doesn't really offer a lot offensively. He doesn't really offer a lot defensively. So with Dogu, there are some games Dogu is unbelievable. There are some games where he's bad, and you need competition, bro. That type of competition, it just helps you as a team, right? Where okay, today you have Tyrell Malasia, tomorrow you have Dogu, somebody pushing him because it looks like the manager doesn't trust young players. Young players like Diego Leon, I don't know why the manager's not trusting him. Apparently, Lenny Yoro might not start. So team news is in a few minutes, bro. Team news in a few minutes, and we already know that whole situation between Ruben Amorim and Kobe Maino, bro. So team news, we gotta do our thing, bro. We gotta do our thing today. Sunderland, just dunk on them, just end them today. Get a result before that international break because we don't want to go into the international break with a loss and then everything is depressing, everything is below average, everything, bro. We've been suffering this season, bro. We have been suffering this season. Negative goal difference. You're losing basic games. Manchester Derby, you got destroyed 3-0. So it hasn't been the best, bro. It hasn't been the best. At least we need to build some momentum. That's all I can say, bro.
Last question for you. Just on that room, some former players have said, "Oh, look how the team could look if they did play a back four." Have any of the players gone to you and even dared suggest maybe we should play with a back four at all?
No, I don't. Guys, there is a. I'm the manager of the club and the big club, and is the media that is going to dictate what I'm going to do? It cannot be. It's not possible to sustain that. And then the players, I can talk with the players. I talk with the players every day, but I explain point by point what is happening with our team. So again, it's not a 3-4-3 all the time. I think we are thinking about the system. I think is we need to look to all of the parts of the game. This team play in the different system for many years, and you were talking about the lack of identity, no idea, whatever. So it's not the system; it's the small details, the way we play the game. And I understand what people think. What would be this team in a different system? I don't know. Maybe this team would win more games, but if we don't change certain things, we are not going to win titles. If we change for 4-3-3 or 4-4-2, and that is my point with the players. Not with you. I don't want to change your mind, but my players, I guarantee you, they are listening to you all that opinions, and they are putting that inside because we are not winning games, and they have to believe in me because I watch more games than you guys combined.
So he's saying the outside noise is affecting some of his players. Some of his players might start thinking, hey, it's a system issue, it's a system this, but none of them have actually come to him and said, hey, let's change the system. Let's try this, let's try that. But today it's just a must win, bro. It's just a must win. If Ahmad does start, let's just see who starts, bro. Let's just see who starts, who's actually playing. Oh, bro, I just need a win today, bro. These guys have been they've lacked consistency, man. I won't even lie. United has lacked all the consistency in the world. They've really we can't win anything now. It's like we can't really be consistent. Back-to-back wins are not there. Performances are not there. It's been horrendous, bro. It's been horrendous.
Full place after the Brentford game. How do you raise morale? And who in your dressing room is good at kind of grabbing players by the scruff of the neck saying, come on, let's go again. Let's get ready for the next game?
That's mainly is my job. And then we have players that with experience to know that we are in the beginning of the season. And you can see that the table is so together. So we have to focus on that. And we cannot change the last game, but we can do so much better. So there's a lot of things that we can improve, and that is a good thing to work, and we work during the week. So that is in the past. We need to think about the next game.
Benjamin Cesco got his first goal at Brentford. One of the few positives that came out of that game. But how valuable can that be for him? And We all speak often about how confidence for strikers is really important. So how will that help him?
The most important thing is to win games. That will give confidence for everybody in the team. But of course, he was anxious for the first goal. But the thing that I like the most in Ben is that even when things are hard for him, with the ball, he's working hard in every minute of the game, and that is the most important thing in the moment.
Looks like Ruben Amorim is starting to like Benjamin Cesco, bro. We just heard what he had to say. Hey, and I agree, bro. With Benjamin Cesco, uh, he just needs service, bro. He just needs service off the ball, on the ball. He's really quality. You can even see the runs he makes. It's just that we don't find him, bro. In the box, you're not crossing the ball. That's why a lot of people get frustrated with Diego Dalot, bro. Diego Dalot. Benjamin Sesko is waiting in the box. He's there. But then Diego Dalot doesn't cross the ball, bro. So he just needs more service, Benjamin Sesko. The goals will come. At least he scored his first goal in the previous game. Although we lost, at least Sesko got a goal. And Lamens makes his debut. Lamens genuinely makes his debut. The man is in the starting lineup. And that's major, bro. That is a major. Lamens makes his debut. Welcome to Manchester United, your first game. And let's see what Lamens does today, bro. Let's see what Lamens does today. I'm really optimistic with this goalkeeper. I think he's a goalkeeper with like a lot of hype, bro. A lot of hype. We can hear how Thibaut Courtois was talking about him. Hey, this is the future of Belgium football. This is the future of goalkeepers. So there's a lot of hype with Lamens, bro. There's a lot of hype with Lamens. I just want to see how he plays as a player. At least today, we get to see the product who are playing, right? We get to see how good Lamens is and what he's gonna genuinely offer, bro. What he's genuinely gonna offer. But at least the man is starting, and it's. I think it's the right game to start him, bro. It's the right game to start him. Because a game like this, just imagine if we started him against Man City and then he concedes 3 or 4 goals, right? I think I would have wanted him to start against like Fulham or something like that, right? That would have been the perfect time to start Lamens. Okay, start him against Fulham and then Burnley and then Man City. He's comfortable, bro. But Ruben Amorim, he's starting him now. He's starting him Sunderland and then before the Liverpool game. So I don't know, bro. It can go well, it can be amazing, but then it can also be horrific at the same time. Imagine if we concede a lot of goals today, and then against Liverpool, Lamens concedes a lot of goals. So that's why I'm saying the best time to have started him was that Fulham game, right? You started him against Fulham, a comfortable game, and then against Burnley, another comfortable game, and then he's already used to like the Premier League games. He has like 2 Premier League games before the Man City game. I think right now, starting him against Sunderland and then Liverpool. Let's see. I'm still excited that the guy is starting, bro. I'm still excited that the guy is starting. But let's see, bro. Let's see what our boy Lamens has to say, bro. But yeah, it's Lamens time, bro. It's Lamens time. And ah, let's just hope we win, bro. Yes, same for me. When we lose games, you feel exhausted because of other fans like us. Yeah, Arsenal fans are gonna be ripping us apart, bro. When we lose games, we know rival fans are enjoying it. Rival fans are genuinely enjoying our downfall, bro. So when we lose games, it's just the worst feeling, bro. It's just the worst feeling. And yeah, team news officially out. Team news officially out. Lamen starts. Diego Dalot, Delit, Lenny Yoro and Delit, bro. Lenny Yoro and Delit is starting. And looks like, hey, it's regulars. Regulars like Ahmad back into the team. So let me put this team on the screen, bro. Let me put this team on the screen. Come on, United. We can do this. We have to do this. It's a comfortable lineup. Lamens' first game. Come on. Come on. Come on, you Reds. So, Diego Dalot, Amad Diallo starting, bro. So, looks like Dogu might be dropped, bro. Let me put this on the screen. Casemiro back after that red card. So Cass is back after the red card. Lenny Yoro back into the team. And Buemo, we knew he was going to start. Mason Mount is the guy starting. Cunha on the bench. So the manager has dropped Matthias Cunha for today. Cunha on the bench. Ogate on the bench. Kobe Maino remains on the bench. So looks like Cunha has been dropped for Mason Mount, right? Mason Mount starts, Cunha dropped on the bench. So that's a big decision from the manager. That is a big decision from the manager. Dogu dropped as well. So yo, that's crazy from the manager. I think Cunha has he been amazing? I wouldn't say Cunha has been unbelievable. But to drop him, that might just start some crazy drama, bro. Ish. Because Cunha, he's had some good moments. I wouldn't say he's been unbelievable, but I expected him to start, bro. I expected Cunha to start. At least Maguire's on the bench. Looks like it's a Lenny Yoro and my boy Delit as a back three. Oh my God. Let's see. Can we win this? It's just about winning the game, bro. It's just about winning the game. Lamens. Let's see if this decision is justified because I did want to see Cunha start today. I did want to see Cunha. Zersky looks like he can't get any game time. Kobe Maino looks like it's the same situation. But yeah, good team news except for the Cunha situation, bro. I wanted Cunha to start over Mount. Just play the same starting lineup, right? That's my viewpoint. Okay, play the same front three: Cunha, Mbuemo, Cesco. That's what I wanted to see. I think Mount. Let's see how Mount does, bro. I can be writing off Mason Mount today, but then he might contribute or something like that. I don't agree with dropping Cunha, but I can't even defend him because he hasn't been unbelievable, right? Cunha hasn't been unbelievable. He hasn't been like Mbuemo turning up, things like this, things like that, bro. So let's see. Yo, how you doing, bro? How are you doing? Let's see, because we
Good
need
for
to
you to
win this.
welcome back
We
Casemiro after
genuinely need to win
suspension
this.
and Ahmad after the sad loss in the family. So great to welcome them back into the squad.
They are really important. Casemiro will give us a lot of experience. That is good. Ahmad, we miss Ahmad in the last game because when we want to push some opponents, he's one extra guy that he is really good on 1 against 1. So we are really happy to have him.
So these two are coming back. Casemiro, Ahmad. You're saying here we go again. Yeah, I know a lot of fans will be disappointed that Cunha isn't starting, bro. I really can't believe the manager dropped Cunha. I know that's gonna be a main conversation for today. Cunha on the bench, right? Maino on the bench. I think Casemiro against Chelsea, he was good until the red card, right? Casemiro against Chelsea, he was brilliant until the red card. So I think Cas deserves to be starting, no doubt about it. Bruno is the guy where, Bruno, the performances have to improve, bro. The performances from Bruno Fernandes, they gotta improve. But at least we get to see my boy Lamens. That's what's giving me a bit more confidence, bro. At least defensively, that's what's given me a bit more confidence. No more out-tie bind here during corners and things like that. At least Lamens starts. Yeah, Kobe Maino should have started, bro. Kobe Maino should have started. I don't know what the manager is doing, but the only thing giving me confidence right now is that Lamens is there, by India isn't starting, bro. That's the only thing keeping me smiling. That's the only thing keeping me positive because the team is full of guys that are not really performing, bro. Bruno, he's not really in form. Bro, even Ahmad, unfortunately, Ahmad this season hasn't been turning up. His performances need to go up, right? Diego Dalot not really performing. it's only Delit, bro. It's only Delit you can really rely on week in, week out and say, yeah, Delit. Even before the game, I can say right now, Delit is going to have a 7 out of 10 game. Even before the game, I know Delit guarantees you 7 out of 10. Ahmad is going to be up and down. Bruno is going to be up and down. I think Casemiro as well, he's been turning up a bit more consistent, but there's no confidence, bro. There's no real confidence, especially that Cunha is on the bench. I think you should have just taken the risk of starting Kobe Mano, but at least Lamens is starting, bro. I'm just happy that Lamens is starting. We're gonna concede less goals. The man, let's hope he's safe. This is gonna be a test, bro. This is gonna be a test. Let's see what type of goalkeeper Lamens is, because we can be saying, hey, Lamens is amazing, Lamens is amazing, and then he's worse than Baindir. So let's just see. We have to judge him when he plays. When he plays games, I think after 10 realistic games, we'll see how good Lamens is, bro. We'll see how good this man is.
We haven't played Sunderland in the Premier League for a good while, actually. They will be really up for it coming to Old Trafford, of course, as will their partisan fans. But how do you rate their start to the season?
It's really good, and then the difference. The difference that they have in points. If you go see the games, it's small details. That late goal in the games, so that is a good thing to explain to our players that we can change the game if we maintain the focus. We can change the game until the end, and that could be the difference in the end in the table. It's a very tough match. A team with a very good identity, a very good coach, but we need to win. And for that, we just need to give everything, and we'll be close to the win.
And
This is probably a harder test than Brentford, bro. Sunderland, they've been in form, and just the games they're winning, bro. They beat Brentford. They drew against Crystal Palace, so it won't be easy, bro. Whether we're at home or not, it won't be easy. That's why I'm just praying that we get something out of this game, bro.
how important is it to start really well, really get a stranglehold on this game early?
It's really important, but more important is to understand that the game has 90 minutes. It has different moments, and that is a thing that we need to learn. Sometimes we start really well. Sometimes we have a problem. We have that problem against Brentford, and we miss every time we suffer a goal. We lost a little bit our organization. So in the end, of course, it's really important to start well, but it's important to play the game 90 minutes, and we can create situations. So we just need to give time to the team to win games.
And just fine.
I don't think we have time, bro. I do not think we have time. I disagree with that that comment by Ruben Amorim. We need to give the team time to start winning games. We don't have time, bro. We don't have time. The season is moving. It's moving. We got to start winning now, bro. We got to genuinely start winning now. I don't agree with that comment from Ruben Amorim saying, hey, we have to give the team time to start winning games, right? We have to start winning games now, bro. We don't have time. And we're already falling down the pecking order in the Premier League. We don't have that type of time to be wasting. Oh, let's let the players gel into the season. Let's give the players time so that they start winning games, right? Because imagine if they start winning games in January. The season is already over, bro. So you got to start winning now. I don't agree with that comment by Ruben that, we need to give the players time to start winning games.
There's an international breakup coming, so to finish this section with a win against Sunderland, go into that break with the confidence it gives you, and for the fans who really want to go into that with the 3 points, how good would it be to do so?
It's completely different. It's a massive difference to go to the stop with a positive result, and we have to win it. So again, we are in the beginning of the season. We could do better in the last games, but we prove already that when we are focused, we can win any game. So it's really important to win this one to enjoy the break.
Well, as ever, the fan.
Bro, a win in this, it just determines how our international break is, bro. Because just imagine if we lose today and then 2 weeks without football. It's gonna be depressing, bro. It's genuinely gonna be depressing if we lose today and then 2 weeks after 2 weeks you gotta play Liverpool. It's gonna be depressing, bro. At least end this game with a win so that we go into the international break with a win. At least we have a positive talking points, things like that. Not always a negative talking points. We're always losing, negative goal difference. Everything is negative about the season, bro. Everything is negative about the season. Let's hope we can build something. I just hope that we gotta win, bro. We got to just genuinely win. And for like people that didn't see this, this was David Ornstein. Let me just play this again. This was David Ornstein.
What's the latest on the job status of Ruben Amorim?
Ruben Amorim is under major pressure, but I think most of that pressure is applied on him by himself, as well as the burden of being Manchester United manager. But Manchester United themselves, as I understand it, they're not planning to sack him. They don't want or intend to. And I don't think he's planning to walk away from this. Last season, I think he really felt the strain. And people I speak to says he was questioning whether he could succeed there. I do think sort of incrementally there is a bit of improvement felt, however small, so far this season, especially with some of the new signings, and it is still very early. But Sir Jim Ratcliffe, as minority owner but with sporting control.
So, Ace, it doesn't matter what happens this season, bro. The discussion of Amrim in, Amrim out is gonna continue until the man builds some consistency. I still think, hey, we should just get a proper manager, bro. A manager that guarantees you wins. A manager that's gonna guarantee you a better situation, a better scenario. But there's nothing we can do as fans, bro. You can say, oh, we need this, we need that, but the final decision is down to the board members. The final decision is down to everybody at Manchester United, bro. We're just spectators, we're just fans. And I think if fans were running the club, it would have been in a better situation, bro. It would have been in a better situation, better scenario, because right now it's so disorganized. It is so disorganized. And we heard reports of apparently Sir Jim Ratcliffe flew to New York. So he flew to New York apparently to discuss the manager situation, to discuss what next? What should we do? Should we back Ruben Amorim? Should we fire him? Because the final decision is down to Joe Glazer. The guy has to sanction everything. The man is the guy with the power. We saw when we fired Eric Ten Hag, Joe Glazer had the final say, right? Because when anything is financially affecting the club, Joe Glazer has to sanction it, bro. He has to sanction whether the manager stays or leaves. He has to sanction whether we get a new manager or not. So Joe Glazer still has a lot of power, bro. Joe Glazer still has a lot of power at Manchester United. You're saying Ruben Amorim doesn't learn a lesson about Diego Dalot, bro. Diego Dalot, for me, I've just given up on that man, bro. I have genuinely given up. Diego Dalot, all these guys, bro. They're just time wasters, bro. He's not good enough. I think another player we need to move on from is probably Bruno, right? And with Dogu, this is the season I'm saying, okay, Dogu, your performances need to improve, or we gotta get somebody better, bro. Like this is a massive season for a lot of these players, bro. I've already given up on Altai Bindia. I know there's no saving Altai Bindia. Dogu, I'm still gonna give him like a full season. Let me give Dogu a full season, right? Before I judge the guy. The new players, I'm gonna give them like a full season. For me, Bumo has done his thing. Cunha has been up and down, but I'm still gonna give him like a full season. We see the quality with Cunha. Cesco, I'm already convinced that Cesco will be a success just based on how he plays off the ball, on the ball. I think he'll be a success, right? Obviously, with a better manager, Cesco is he's destroying this league, bro. He's genuinely destroying this league. With a better manager, Cesco is ripping it up. He's taking us to a new level. But Cesco, I know the man will succeed, bro. I know Cesco is gonna succeed. But there's some players we just need to move on from. Casemiro has had his good moments, his bad moments, but overall, I think Cas on the long term, we gotta move on from him from next season, right? Diallo, I think we should stick with Ahmad. Ahmad has qualities where you say, okay, Ahmad, will improve under a better system, a better manager. I think same with Lenny Yoro. Under a better system, better managers. Delit has already shown us. I think for now, Delit is our best player, bro. Delit probably is our most consistent best player where he's gonna deliver. So Delit next season, just make him the captain, bro. When Bruno Fernandes leaves, make Delit the captain, bro, because he's shown us too much. He's shown us insane qualities. He's shown us that he's willing to deliver. He's shown us that he has the mentality. So for me, Delit next season, make him the captain, bro. Next season, we gotta just move on from Diego Dalot, Bruno. Let's see, Dogu potentially, bro. Potentially Dogu. Yeah, but looks like Malacia is not even on the bench, bro. Apparently Malacia was supposed to be on the bench, but that was fake news. He was training with the team, right? Tyrell Malacia was training with the team, but he's not even on the bench today. So let's see. Maybe Liverpool, he might be on the bench, but he has been reintegrated into the squad. Tyrell Malacia is training with the first team now. Ruben Amorim spoke about the situation. He's saying, hey, the player did nothing wrong. He's back in. He's gonna reintegrate the guy into the team. So Tyrell Malacia this season, we will see him play, bro. We will genuinely see him play. I just wanted to play this video of like Fabrizio, man. Fabrizio has been keeping everybody updated, bro. He's been keeping everybody updated. He's been talking. Let me just play this. Let me start it again. Fabrizio Romano has been keeping everybody updated. And this is what he had to say, bro.
United and the manager situation. What happens if Man United lose this weekend? Well, guys, at the moment, what I can tell you is that Manchester United have not prepared anything in case they lose against Sunderland. Man United don't have an agreement with another coach. Man United have not officially contacted any other coach. Manchester United are not in direct conversation with Gareth Southgate, despite all the reports. As I told you several times, Southgate has an excellent relationship with Ineos, but it doesn't mean that the deal is already agreed, it's already advanced. So that's the situation. And at the moment for Manchester United, guys, I can tell you that the situation is still the same. Focus on the games, support Ruben Amorim, try to get results, because otherwise the situation can't be safe for the Portuguese manager. But at the moment, Man United have not prepared something so that Sunday something can already happen if they lose the game against Sunderland this weekend. So Man United keep focusing on the games and supporting the coach. Then we have to see what happens. But at the moment, again, they have not prepared an emergency and contingency plan in case they lose the game this weekend. So keep supporting Ruben Amorim as their coach.
So yeah, Fabrizio has made it clear, bro. Fabrizio has made it clear that hey, Ruben is not going anywhere. The support is there until the end. And we heard what Wayne Rooney said. Do I have the Sorry, Gary Neville, not Wayne Rooney. So we heard what Gary Neville had to say. Let me see if I have that video. Let me just play what Gary Neville had to say about Ruben Amorim. So this was Gary Neville, bro. This was Gary Neville.
Performance, the results.
Sorry, this was Gary Neville crashing out. And then I'll play what Ruben Amorim said. So this was Gary Neville. But Ruben Amorim has already responded to Gary. So this was Gary Neville genuinely saying what he needs to say.
Results, the substitutions. Yesterday, I think I said I saw something at the end of the Grimsby game that they lost in the Carabao Cup a couple of weeks ago, which was Mason Mount ending up at left wing back. Now, look, we admire managers who are resilient, who are sort of, if you like, stubborn around the system. We want them to stick to the plan. But when you've got Mason Mount playing at left back, you're going to look pretty stupid. And that's happened twice now. It can't happen. The first time I thought was unforgivable. And yesterday it happened again. He changes his back three and his back five every single game. And the performances and the results are just unacceptable. So I'm really, really worried. I would never go on television. I know how difficult a manager's job can be and say that a manager should be sacked. But I suspect that the hierarchy at Manchester United are going to want to see a turnaround very quickly.
So Gary Neville said what he had to say, right? Gary Neville said what he had to say. I don't have the clip of what Wayne Rooney had to say. Let me try and get that video while I just play what the manager responded. The manager responded to Gary Neville. So Gary Neville actually called him out. Hey, if you're playing Mason Mount as a left wing back, you really look stupid. So this is what the manager had to say in response, man. Let me just play what Ruben had to say in response. Right. Yeah. So it's like a back and forth between Gary Neville and Ruben Amorim right now. So the manager responded.
It's normal, and you cannot run away from the results, and then you have a baggage from the last season. But for the last season, for me, it doesn't matter. In relation of the system, we already spoke about that. We had 6 games this season, and we lost 3. And then we have to look to the games that we lost. If we lost against Arsenal because of the system, it's your job to make the opinion. Did we lost? When you look at the game against City, was the first thing that you think when the game starts is the system? I think you don't think about the system in that moment. And Brentford, I don't look the way we concede goals, the way we create chances. If there is nothing to do with the system, that is my opinion. And I'm not saying that this team would play better in the different system or not. That is not my point. My point is, if I look the games that we didn't win, the most important thing that when I watch the game is not we lost because of the system. That is my opinion. Then people have different opinions. That
So it's like a back and forth between Ruben Amorim, Gary Neville, Wayne Rooney as well. So let's see, bro. Let's see. Let's see where this actually goes. It's a back and forth between these guys. Obviously, if Gary Neville says something about the manager, they're gonna ask him in the press conference, "Oh, Gary Neville said this about you." Then Ruben Amorim is gonna respond. So it's gonna be a back and forth, back and forth. I won't be shocked if Ruben Amorim loses today. Gary Neville will come back and say something about Ruben Amorim, and then the next game, Ruben Amorim will say something about Gary Neville in the press conference. So it looks like it's a back and forth between these guys, bro. With Ruben, just forget the outside noise, bro. As fans, we just want to see you win, right? Forget the outside noise. Forget what Gary Neville is saying. Forget what Wayne Rooney is saying. These guys are not the manager, bro. Like, if you get fired, none of these guys will genuinely care, because it's down to you, Ruben Amorim. You gotta forget about the outside noise and just focus on winning as a Manchester United coach, right? Forget about, oh, this is what Gary Neville said, this is what Wayne Rooney said. Forget about what these guys are saying and just focus on winning games. I think as fans, most fans don't really care what, oh, Gary Neville said this about Ruben Amorim. I think most fans only care about, hey, did we win today? Have we scored today? I think that's what most fans care about, bro. Most fans, they don't really care, oh, no, Gary Neville said this about Ruben Amorim. I think fans don't really care about that. What fans want to see is, hey, today Man United won 3-0. That's what fans want to see, bro. That's what genuinely fans want to see. And today's just about a response. Today's just about showing your character, bro. These back and forths, they'll happen in football, bro. We saw it a lot of times under Jose Mourinho. Oh, somebody calls out Jose Mourinho, and then he responds saying, "Oh, 3-3. I have more Premier Leagues than every other manager in this league." So we've seen this situation before. A lot of people are calling out Ruben Amorim, but my advice is, hey, just cut out the noise, bro. Sometimes that type of noise, it will set you backwards, years backwards, bro. It will set you backwards because, hey, people won't stop talking, right? Until you win. So you gotta win so that the noise stops, right? Obviously, Gary Neville, I'm not even saying Gary Neville is wrong for saying what he's saying, bro. He's getting paid to say what he says, bro. He's getting paid by these TV companies to say what he's saying, bro. So Gary Neville is only doing his job. I'm not even gonna say, hey, Gary Neville, you're wrong for coming out criticizing the manager. He's only doing his job, bro.
it's not time to say, it's time to show. Again, I can look at the games in this year, for me, are completely different. There are some things that are the same, and that is nothing about the position on the pitch, the where we put the ball, is other things that we cannot change. We show that thing in certain games. In the other games, we are not the same team. in some details. So I have nothing to say in this moment. My job is to prepare the team and let's go for the next game.
It's just about winning today, bro. It's just about winning today. Let me just play a few comments from Brian and Buemo. The guy has
how we up and downs, and obviously we want to win every game if we could, but I think we want to improve.
Obviously, there's been a lot said about some of the results. The result at Brentford, in particular, that must have been really painful for you to go back to your old team and for the club to suffer that defeat. What do you think was wrong in that performance?
I think it was a little bit of everything. In certain aspects, we knew their strength, and we consider a goal on it. But I think it's just like try to adjust a few details. And I think we're going to improve.
Is it just moments you feel that are costing you, that the overall performances? I mean, some of the attacking data in particular has been very impressive at the start of this season. Do you feel that it's just individual moments at times, attacking and defending, that's undermining everything?
I think without the balls, at some point of the game, we drop a bit like the consistency, the consistency, and because as you said, it's in some games.
So Mbuemo is confident, bro. Mbuemo is confident. I'm just trying to get like this video of Wayne Rooney, bro. Wayne Rooney had he say, and let me put this on the screen. This is what Ruben Amorim was responding to. Okay, this is what Wayne Rooney said. I already played what Gary Neville said. Let me just play what Wayne Rooney said and how this whole situation started. All right. Let me just put this one on the screen so that this is what Wayne Rooney said, bro. So it's like a back and forth. Wayne Rooney and Gary Neville are both ganging up on Ruben Amorim. So Wayne Rooney, this is what he had to say.
I feel I need to. I've been debating this to say this, but I feel I need to. What is going on at Man United? This is not Man United. I don't recognise the whole football club. I don't see players fighting. I don't see character. I don't see desire to win. I don't see ability. I don't see match winners. Nothing gets me off my feet. I go into a game watching, expecting, okay, here we go again.
But you know what? And I agree with that. Like there are no match winners at Manchester United. Wayne Rooney is right with that. There are no match winners at Manchester United. You don't really see anything. And we're not really progressing like a team that's going for something, bro.
Got me off my feet. I go into a game watching, expecting, okay, here we go again.
But you know what? That's so important that you say that. Nowadays, I don't even get surprised when we lose.
All day, I've been debating this. Do I say this? Shall I say it? Because I know it's going to bring pressure and it's going to go into media and it's going to get picked up and...
Thanks, bro. Thanks, bro. Thanks for the support, bro. Big you up, bro.
Man, just going to get asked questions about it, but I feel I need to. I care for the club. I was at the football for 13 years and what is going on is not right.
Yeah. But you can see Wayne Rooney knows that, okay, what he says, the manager will get asked, bro. He'll get asked. And low-key, I feel like some of these major players, they're using that to their advantage, bro. Because if they say something, people will search for it, right? People will search for it because we're only searching for this because the manager responded, right? They asked the manager, what do you think about what Wayne Rooney was saying about you? What do you think about what Gary Neville was saying about you? So some of these players, they're using this to their advantage, bro. And I understand it. They have platforms, they have podcasts, things like this. This is what, the Wayne Rooney show or something. So obviously he's gonna say things like that so that, okay, people will search for it now. When he calls out the manager and then the manager responds, now people are gonna search for it now.
This is not all on the manager, by the way. I'm seeing players not deserving to wear that shirt, and it hurts. When you've been in a football club for that long and you care for the club, this is not acceptable what's going on. And Man United haven't won back-to-back games for I don't know how long.
Since January.
I think there needs to be a clear message from the owners, whether that's the Glazers, whether that's Ratcliffe, there has to be a message of where this club is going.
So Wayne Rooney saying there has to be like a clear message from the owners. Some people are saying he was meaning the clear message should be firing the manager or something like that. But apparently he's just saying they needs to be a clear direction, right? He's saying he's feeling pain. This is not Man United. There needs to be a clear message. Sir Jim Ratcliffe hasn't really done what Sir Jim Ratcliffe needs to do, right? Because we've been seeing this time and time again, bro. So Jim, you have underperformed. I can't even lie and say, hey, Sir Jim has been amazing, because transfer window, you knew we needed a midfielder, and you're still disappointed. So yeah, Lamens starts today. Lamens starts today. Thank the Lord, Lamens is in the starting lineup. We just want to see wins, bro. I think everybody just wants to see a situation where we are winning, we are competing, we are going to the next level. And for sure, guys, Wayne Rooney will express his he's gonna express his frustration, bro. I wouldn't even say, hey, he's Ruben Amorim out. I'm just saying he's expressing his frustration like every other fan, bro. Every fan, we are going through the same situations where we're losing games, we're underperforming.
Because at the minute, we're all sitting there waiting for it to crumble all day. I've been debating this to say this, but I feel I need to.
So hey, he said what he needed to say, and earlier I did play what Gary Neville said.
Levels of performance, the results.
So both of them
the
have said what they
substitutions.
needed to say.
Yesterday, I think I said I saw something at the end of the Grimsby game that they lost in the Carabao Cup a couple of weeks ago, which was Mason Mount ending up at left wing back. Now, look, we admire managers who are resilient, who are sort of, if you like, stubborn around the system. We want them to stick to the plan. But when you've got Mason Mount playing at left back, you're going to look pretty stupid. And that's happened twice now. It can't happen. The first time I thought was unforgivable. And yesterday it happened again. He changes his back three and his back five every single game. And the performances.
So that's the
results are just unacceptable. So
So that's the comment that actually upset I think Amorim behind the scenes. Apparently that's the comment that really upset him. This same comment from Gary Neville at you look stupid by doing that. Let me play that again.
Mason Mount playing at left back, you're going to look pretty stupid.
So this comment apparently behind the scenes, Ruben Amorim saw this, and this has genuinely started something, bro. I believe that comment alone from Gary Neville will start a lot of beef, bro. It will start a lot of beef. You're saying you want Inzaghi, if not Ruben? Yeah, Inzaghi would be great. I won't even lie. I kept hyping up Inzaghi, bro. I kept hyping up Inzaghi. He was my first choice before we got Ruben Amorim, because Inzaghi, we saw him take Inter to a final, bro. Final of the Champions League. So Inzaghi is insane, bro. Inzaghi is insane. Inzaghi is a manager that bosses it. He's he's the guy I would say, yo, Inzaghi should be your number one guy. But yeah, this is a comment Ruben Amorim might see and say, hey, Gary Neville has gone too far.
Around the system, we want them to stick to the plan. But when you've got Mason Mount playing at left back, you're going to look pretty stupid. And that's happened twice now. It can't happen. The first time I thought was unforgivable. And yesterday it happened again. He changes his back three and his back five every single game. And the performances and the results are just unacceptable. So I'm really, really worried. I would never go on television. I know how difficult a manager's job can be and say that a manager should be sacked. But I suspect that the hierarchy at Manchester United are going to want to see a turnaround very quickly. The levels.
And this is the thing that low key fans are saying, you just have to change the system, bro. Like, it's not working. See what we can change. Yeah, Inzaghi is class, bro. Inzaghi is class. Julian Nagelsmann, let's see, bro. Let's see with Julian Nagelsmann. But I think Inzaghi, he's a different type of manager. You're saying 3-5-2. can this work with our players? Oh, that's the question, bro. He's 3-5-2, and with fans, they're tired of this back three, right? I think a lot of fans wouldn't want Inzaghi because he plays a back three as well. So a lot of fans are tired of this back three. They're tired of all these situations. They're tired of that, bro. Fans are genuinely tired of all these situations. But let's just hope for a result today, bro. I think that's what we're praying for. That is what we're praying for, a result, a situation where we're winning games, we're back to winning ways. But let me play what the manager has to say before the game, bro. He's done his pre-match interview. Let me play what the man has to say. Yeah, Ruben Amorim, this is him. This is what the manager has to say.
Plenty of changes, 5 for you today. I suppose the headline is the goalkeeper. Is that just rotation?
It's rotation, and everybody has to be ready to play. We need to win this game. Every opponent is different, so we try to find the best characteristics to win every match.
And I suppose that's the reason for making the changes. You pick the players that you think are going to do the best job on the day against the opposition that you're playing.
Yeah, of course. And what matters is the next game. But of course, we saw the last game, and we try to improve in certain things that are really crucial to win football matches.
We know that this squad is supremely capable. There's loads of talent. It's just as important to have the right mentality going into games like this, isn't it?
I think that is something that anyone can point to our team. Sometimes we are in our maximum. When I say in our maximum, is the focus, the determination. That is the key point for our team to win more matches. So they know it. I know it. Everybody knows that. So we need to show that today.
How important is the aggression, the discipline, the desire to go and beat Sunderland today?
The focus. If you are focused in the game, you will understand what the game, what you need to do in every situation. So, if we need to point something, is the focus in the game, and that feeling that we need to win every game is not just one time, two times. Is every game we need to win. We have that responsibility, especially at home.
They've done brilliantly at the start of this season. How much of your game plan is dealing with them and how much of it is dealing with you?
It's always the same thing. So we give all the information that the team needs to be prepared for everything from the opponent. Of course, the game will show different things that we saw because every team prepared the game in a different way to try to do something different to win the match. So they have the information, but again, the most important thing is to play the game with passion, with determination, and especially with the focus that is required to win games.
Yasin, we're back, bro. I don't think the board won't change anything, bro. The board won't change anything. I think they're back in Ruben Amorim. I don't know why, but they're back in Ruben Amorim until the end, bro. The board won't really change anything. And I just have a feeling he's here to stay. He's genuinely here to stay. He's also saying that Lamens it's just rotation. We might see Altay Bindia against Liverpool. Lamens is just rotation. He's not gonna be the number one. So we've just heard what. Let me play that again, bro. I understand that, hey, United fans won't be happy with like a back three. That's the only thing. Inzaghi is a great manager, but we know most fans don't really know a lot about Inzaghi, bro. Don't really know. They'll just hear, okay, a back three manager. They won't want to see that, bro. They won't want to see that. They won't want to see that. You're saying if we had Inzaghi, which players from Inter, bro, they're midfielders, bro. they're midfielders for sure. For sure, bro. But let me just play that again. Let me just play that again. Because he's saying that Lamens is just rotation.
Plenty of changes, 5 for you today. I suppose the headline is the goalkeeper. Is that just rotation?
It's rotation, and everybody has to be ready to play. We need to win this game. Every opponent is different, so we try to find the best characteristics to win every match.
So he's saying it's just rotation, bro. We're gonna see Bindia against Liverpool, bro. And if that's the situation, pray for us, man. Pray for us. Pray for us. Ekatike, Isaac, these guys are gonna eat if Bindia starts, bro. These guys are gonna eat. I'm not saying Southgate, bro. Southgate. I don't think Southgate will succeed heavily. And we heard from David Ornstein, Southgate is not on the list, bro. Southgate is not on the list. That's fake news. And apparently, if they do get rid of Ruben Amorim, it's an interim situation. We're also hearing about Darren Fletcher as an interim as well. So looks like there are two main names. I don't think Ruud is on the list, bro. Ruud Van Nistelrooy is not really on the list. Apparently, if they do get rid of Ruben, the interims will be either Michael Carrick or Darren Fletcher, because Darren Fletcher, he's doing his thing with the academy team and he already has a good relationship with Omar Barada, things like that. So Darren Fletcher is another guy that, okay, if they fire Ruben Amorim, Darren Fletcher will come in as an interim, bro. So this club is just disorganized, bro. our club is just disorganized. Like, you don't even have a plan for the next situation, right? Which just shows massive disorganization, because by now you should have a plan. Okay, if Ruben Amorim doesn't work out, this is gonna be our next manager. We already know who our number one guy is, right? We already know who our number one caretaker is. You don't need a caretaker. You know who's gonna come in, bro. So it just shows a lot of disorganization from our team, from our club, and overall, I just hope for better results, bro. I just
And I
hope for
suppose that's
better
the reason
results.
for making the changes. You pick the players that you think are going to do the best job on the day against the opposition that you're playing.
Yeah, of course. And what matters is the next game. But of course, we saw the last game and we try to improve in certain things that are really crucial to win football matches.
We know that this squad is supremely capable. There's loads of talent. It's just as important to have the right mentality going into games like this, isn't it?
I think that is something that anyone can point to our team. Sometimes we are in our maximum. When I say in our maximum, is the focus, the determination. That is the key point for our team to win more matches. So they know it. I know it. Everybody knows that. So we need to show that today.
How important is the aggression, the discipline, the desire to go and beat Sunderland today?
The focus. If you are focused in the game, you will understand what the game, what you need to do in every situation. So, if we need to point something, is the focus in the game, and that feeling that we need to win every game is not just one time, two times. Is every game we need to win. We have that responsibility, especially at home.
They've done brilliantly at the start of this season. How much of your game plan is dealing with them and how much of it is dealing with you?
It's always the same thing. So we give all the information that the team needs to be prepared for everything from the opponent. Of course, the game will show different things that we saw because every team prepared the game in a different way to try to do something different to win the match. So they have the information, but again, the most important thing is to play the game with passion, with
Yeah, let me check, bro. Let me check.
determination, and especially with the focus that is required to win games.
Ruben.
Let me check the stats of Inzaghi in Saudi, right? Because in the FIFA Club World Cup, he did his thing. He did his thing against Man City, knocking out Man City. Let me see the stats of these guys, bro, because I don't think he's on the radar for like becoming a new manager, but it'll be interesting to just see Inzaghi, bro, like his stats as a manager. It's like in Saudi, he was pretty good in Europe, bro. I won't even lie. He was he was insane in Europe, bro. He was insane in Europe. Like with Inzaghi, I don't think a lot of managers are better than him right now, bro. I don't think a lot of managers are better than him right now, because Inzaghi, he's top for me, bro. He's really top for me. But I know people want to see Iraola. With Iraola, the main problem with Iraola is that he's a manager where you don't know how he's gonna cope at a top club, right? We've never seen him at a top level club, bro. So with Iraola, it might be a situation where he goes to the big leagues and then it's not really looking good, bro. It's not really looking good. Hey, Inzaghi is doing his thing in Saudi. He's doing his thing in Saudi. He hasn't lost a game. He hasn't really lost a game, bro. He hasn't lost a game. Looks like only 2 draws. The rest are wins, right? That's crazy. Inzaghi is destroying the Saudi league. He is really destroying the Saudi league right now. He hasn't lost a game so far. So, hey, I know it's only 12 matches, but bro, he hasn't lost a game. 2 draws, the rest are wins, bro. So he's undefeated in Saudi, bro. He's undefeated in Saudi. You're saying maybe Wenger? I don't think Wenger would come to United, bro. I don't think Wenger would come to United, but I just want a manager that's competent, bro. A manager that's world class and a manager that can win us something, bro. That can win us, help us challenge. People thought Ruben Amorim would be like Jurgen Klopp, right? People thought, hey, Ruben Amorim would be like Jurgen Klopp. Okay, first 2 seasons won't be really good, but then the guy will bring some good football. He'll change the culture of the club. That's what we thought Ruben Amorim was gonna be. Okay, somebody that changes the culture. And to be fair to Ruben, he's changed a lot of the culture, man. I can't even say that Ruben Amorim hasn't changed the culture. He's sold Garnacho. He sold some of the guys that weren't really wanted. But overall, I think changing the whole culture of the club is gonna take like a real big personality, bro. A real big personality to just change, because we saw with Liverpool, bro. Before Jurgen Klopp, Liverpool are a basic team, right? So we thought Ruben Amorim was gonna be that type of person where he changes everything, but he keeps doing the same thing, bro. He keeps doing the same thing. He keeps messing up. That's why today it's a must win for him and just for Man United, bro. We need to get results. We need to sustain performances. We need to sustain wins, bro. And just take yourself to the next level. Take yourselves to the next level. But yeah, this game, bro. I don't know how to feel. I don't know how to feel about this game. We might win. We might lose. It's a hit and miss type of game, bro. It's a hit and miss type of game, bro. I'm not overly confident. I'm not overly. I don't know what to say, bro. I'm gonna say 2-1, but bro, anything can happen with this team. Anything can happen with this team. I might say, hey, 2-1, we nick a penalty, and then Bumo scores a winning goal. But anything can happen. I'm just way more confident that Lamens is starting. He's way better than Bayindir, but the manager saying that Lamens is just gonna be for now, right? It's just rotation. The next game is back to Bayindir. It doesn't really make sense with the manager, bro. It doesn't really make sense. With Mason Mount, I know a lot of people are upset that, hey, Mason Mount is starting. Cunha on the bench, that's a massive decision from the manager, bro. Massive decision. Because with Cunha, yes, he hasn't scored, yes, he hasn't assisted, but the way he carries the ball in some moments, you're gonna need that, especially against Sunderland, bro. I feel like a game like this is where Cunha would thrive, man. Games like this, we saw it for Wolves. I know Sunderland just got promoted, but games like this was where Cunha was thriving for Wolves, right? Games like this, bro. Games like Bournemouth, games like Brighton. Those were the games he was thriving for Wolves. These are the types of games he loves. He destroys, bro. He destroys. So I don't know why the manager put him on the bench for today. I hope Cesco does score. I think Cesco will score. Let's just provide him a service. Bruno, for me, this season, Bruno, he's been horrible, man. He's been horrible. Missed 2 penalties already this season. Like, the performances from Bruno Fernandes haven't been there. The thing we need is provide this guy with service, right? Provide this guy with service, and then we can do something, right? Just try and provide him with service. Let's see where we go. Let's see where we go. But yeah, massive game today. Massive game, guys. Massive game for us, guys. I hope we win. I hope we win. Looks like Thomas Frank, Tottenham have won their game. It's just about us. It's just about us. Gary Neville has said what he needs to say. All these other guys have said what they need to say. But Come on, United, bro. Come on, United. We gotta do this, bro. We have to do this because right now we're in a situation where it's about consistency, right? It's about consistency. It's about how you play. Of course, Sunderland won't be easy. Sunderland won't be a walkover. I already showed the stats of Sunderland. They gave Crystal Palace a hard game, bro. I showed the stats on the screen. They gave Crystal Palace a hard game. Like, Palace are the team to beat this season. I don't think it's Liverpool. I think Palace are the team to beat this season. And Sunderland, hey, they gave Palace a hard game, right? So we can't underestimate them. We cannot really underestimate these guys. Let me just get something. We cannot underestimate these guys, bro. It's now or never in the Premier League, bro. It's now or never. We gotta start accumulating points. Lamens. Let's give this guy his first clean sheet, bro. Right? Your first game in the Premier League. Let's try and give him his first clean sheet. Because games like this, at home, we have to have the confidence, bro. We're still Man United. We are still, I know we're bottom half of the table, negative goal difference, but we are still Man United. Let's go out there and win, bro. Let's go out there and win. And Gary Neville is gonna say what he needs to say, and he's gonna talk how he needs to talk. But overall, it's just about what we have to say. We heard what Roy Keane had to say. He was also not pleased with the performances. I think Roy Keane is more of like a Ruben Amorim out now. So I don't even blame anyone. Like, yo, I don't even blame anyone. Oh, you're Ruben Amorim out, this and that. You're Ruben Amorim in. I think right now, let's just try to win this game, bro. Right now, we're just taking it step by step, game by game, bro. Game by game. Let's see. If he doesn't win, they should fire him for sure. But we know Manchester United, we take too long making major decisions. We take too long making serious decisions because you can't go into a situation where you lose to Sunderland and then what? That will be back-to-back losses, right? Last week we lost. This week, if we lose again. So we're in such a sticky situation right now, bro. It's a sticky situation. We gotta win this, bro. We can't go into this international break back-to-back losses. Nobody wants to see that, bro. I don't think anyone wants to see a situation where we're going into the international break back-to-back losses. And bro, it's been a hard season. It's been a hard season for us. We've been suffering, but the good days need to come, bro. Ruben Amorim said, hey, the good days are coming. The good days need to come today, right? The good days need to come today because at the end of last season, the man made a speech saying, the good days are coming. The good days are coming. So the good days need to come today, bro. Right? Bumo go, Cesco go. If we can win 2-0 or even 2-1, I'll be happy with that, bro. I will be happy with that. And with Tottenham, they keep, like, Tottenham are winning, right? Looks like Aston Villa might be back because Aston Villa in the Europa League, they gained a win or something. They might go on a run. They might gain some momentum. So all the teams around us, like for that top 6, they are winning, bro. Like Tottenham are winning now, right? Arsenal, of course, they're going to get top 6. Man City, of course, they're in that race. Liverpool, they're consistent. We're the only team that lack consistency, bro. Tottenham are consistent. It looks like they won again today. We need to start building that consistency, bro. We need to start building. And if the manager fails to win this, the best decision is just to move on. Move on from the situation. Get a manager that can be consistent. Get a manager that can accumulate points because it's there, bro. Chelsea are there for the taking, bro. I think Chelsea are a team where that's the team. If we're in a top 5 race, Chelsea are the team where they're a bit shaky, bro. If we build some consistency, we get ahead. We finish above Chelsea. I truly believe that, bro. Because Of course, Liverpool are consistent. There's no way we're going to finish above Liverpool, Arsenal, Man City. Those three teams are too consistent. Arsenal, they're too consistent, bro. But guys like Chelsea are there for the taking, bro. I think if we lose today, we need to make a decision on the manager, bro. We need to make a decision on the manager. A lot of fans are going crazy about Cunha not really starting. So you can see sometimes it's decision making with Ruben Amorim that ruins him, right? Today he starts Lamens. Tomorrow he drops an important player. The next day he's doing this, he's doing that, he's doing this, right? He subs in the second half. Either they come late. So the blame is not only on the players, bro. I blame the players massively, bro. The way I cook Harry Maguire, it's insane, bro. The way I cook Dogu, it's insane, bro. So even Diego Dalot, like, I blame the players massively. A lot of the players, the way I cooked Bruno when he missed a penalty, like, it's there. The players are there for the blaming, but also the manager, bro. He needs to take accountability. Sometimes when he was selecting Altay Bindia, you set us backwards, bro. You genuinely set us backwards because if you look back at our previous game against Brentford, the first goal, a better goalkeeper saves that, bro. So we dug ourselves a grave. We dug ourselves a grave by starting Altay Bindia. I think a lot of the games we've lost today, we win them without Bindia, right? The Fulham game, it was 1-0, Bindia with a mistake. Bro, peace and blessings, bro. Yeah, let's win, bro. Let's win. Let's win. I know the confidence from fans is gone. The confidence from people is gone because we lack consistency. We lack and everything, bro. We lack everything in this team. But I do believe we can do something today, bro. I don't know. There's just some type of hope in me. Hope in me that, okay, this is still Man United, bro. You can't be allowing Sunderland to come to Old Trafford and win. If that happens, then I don't know what next for us, bro. If we are allowing Sunderland to come to Old Trafford and win, then I don't know what next for us, bro. I do not know what's next for us. Yeah, Calvin Lewin, he's so bad, bro. That's why fans didn't want Calvin Lewin at Man United. We remember, like, transfer window, the man was going to come to United, bro. Fans were saying no to Calvin Lewin. We've already seen how bad this guy is. Let's go for Cesco, and at least the board did the right thing, bro. Imagine if we had Calvin Lewin at Man United. He would be dusting it out the way he's dusting it out right now, bro. Like, Calvin Lewin, I think there were some fans that were saying, let's just give Calvin Lewin a chance. He might do his thing at Man United. But, bro, I'm happy that Cesco is here, bro. I'm happy that we didn't go for Calvin Lewin. Cesco, he's a better talent. He's going to do way more with service. Cesco cooks, bro. With service, Cesco cooks. And we're seeing these discussions from other people saying, Man United ruined players, right? I don't know how to feel about that because a lot of people are saying, look at Højlund, he's thriving. Look at Rashford, he's thriving. Man United, we always ruin players. Rashford is turning up for Barca. Højlund is turning up for Napoli. But the thing is, it's like, attacking players, for sure, attacking players struggle because we lack creativity, bro. That's all I can say. Even strikers, bro. You can see Cesco right now. Right? Cesco doesn't have somebody like a Kevin De Bruyne constantly finding him. Imagine if Cesco had KDB finding him, passing him, assisting him like that, bro. Of course, Cesco it's only about service right now. Man United, we lack service. That's why January transfer window, I was saying, yeah, we can, summer transfer window, I was saying, hey, we can buy all these attacking players, but without creativity, it leads to nothing, bro. Yeah, bro. Hey, Calvin Lewin, he's below average, bro. He's really below average, Calvin Lewin. But you can see how some of these guys are thriving. Attacking players, they thrive after they leave Man United. You can even see with Rashford. Rashford, the reason he's like top assists because the players he's playing with, their quality, bro. When you're playing with Lewandowski, of course you're gonna have a lot of assists, bro, because when you pass the ball to someone like a Lewandowski, he's gonna score, right? Eight times out of 10, 8 out of 10 times Lewandowski's gonna score, right? But then at Man United, when you're playing with guys that are always missing, of course you're not gonna have good numbers, good assists, things like that. So I think it's just a collective, bro. At Man United, we have players. One, sometimes they lack creativity, bro. A lot of our players, they lack creativity, and it's just, I think that's our main issue, right? I know people are saying a midfield is a massive issue, but I genuinely think creativity at Man United is one of the biggest issues, bro. Because look at all the attacking players we let go. They leave, they're now scoring. They're now there's no creativity, bro. We signed Brian and Bumo. He comes in, a guy that had a lot of goals. But then when he comes to Man United, nobody's feeding him the ball, right? Lack of creativity, bro. Cunha, a guy that had good GA, bro. A good return last season, bro. So the lack of creativity in the team, we need to solve it, right? Sometimes you build creativity with like a good squad. Sometimes you build creativity with like the formation. The system creates chances, but right now the system isn't creating chances, so you have to rely on individuals. Let's just hope we do well, bro. You're saying Spurs aren't good. Bro, let's see with Spurs. Let's see with Tottenham, bro, because they started well, but there are some games where they're not really too convincing, bro. They're not really too convincing, but I still see them accumulating more points. Right now, Spurs are more consistent than us, bro. Spurs are more consistent than us. And we just need to find a solution, bro, to consistency, find a solution to creating chances, find a solution to scoring goals, right? Because every single season, bro, it's the same situation. Under Ten Hag, it's the same situation. You're failing to score. I think even some moments, okay, at least fair play to Oli. Under Oli, we scored a lot of goals. I won't even lie. I think under Jose, we scored some good goals, but that's when we had creative players, bro. In the midfield, you had creative players under Oli. Guys like Pogba, Bruno was better. So under Oli, we were scoring goals because Bruno was a bit better. Bruno was more creative. Pogba was better. Pogba was more creative, bro. Hey, let's just hope we win, bro. 10 minutes until the game. Let's just hope we win. Yeah, Sunderland have a good team, bro. Like the team for Sunderland is not a joke, bro. It is far from a joke. And let me just play that again, bro. Let me just play that again before the game starts. Let me just play what the manager had to say again
Ruben,
before the game
only
starts.
changes 5 for you today. I suppose the headline is the goalkeeper. Is that just rotation?
It's rotation, and everybody has to be ready to play. We need to win this game. Every opponent is different, so we try to find the best characteristics to win every match.
And I suppose that's the reason for making the changes. You pick the players that you think are going to do the best job on the day against the opposition that you're playing.
Yeah, of course. And what matters is the next game. But of course, we saw the last game, and we try to improve in certain things that are really crucial to win football matches.
We know that this squad is supremely capable. There's loads of talent. It's just as important to have the right mentality going into games like this, isn't it?
I think that is something that anyone can point to our team. Sometimes we are in our maximum. When I say in our maximum, is the focus, the determination. That is the key point for our team to win more matches. So they know it. I know it. Everybody knows that. So we need to show that today.
How important is the aggression, the discipline, the desire to go and beat Sunderland today?
The focus. If you are focused in the game, you will understand what the game, what you need to do in every situation. So, if we need to point something, is the focus in the game, and that feeling that we need to win every game is not just one time, two times. Is every game we need to win. We have that responsibility, especially at home.
They've done brilliantly at the start of this season. How much of your game plan is dealing with them and how much of it is dealing with you?
It's always the same thing. So we give all the information that the team needs to be prepared for everything from the opponent. Of course, the game will show different things that we saw because every team prepared the game in a different way to try to do something different to win the match. So they have the information, but again, the most important thing is to play the game with passion, with determination, and especially with the focus that is required to win games.
Ruben, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, so it's just about winning today, bro. It's just about winning. I know a lot of people are upset that Kobe Mano isn't starting, that Cunha isn't starting. But regardless, bro, I think it's just about what we do today to win the game. I don't know why Ruben Amorim isn't really playing Kobe Mano. I fail to understand that, right? I fail to understand that, especially with Bruno. Bruno has been having such poor performances. I think right now, if Bruno has another poor performance today, you gotta drop him for the next game. You have to be fair with every player, bro. No player should be undroppable. Even Bruno Fernandes should be dropped if he has a poor game today, because the previous game he misses a penalty. He was horrendous, bro. He was horrendous in the previous game. And if he has another performance like this today, you gotta drop him, bro. You gotta drop him. You gotta drop him. You're saying, just why is he playing Bruno in the midfield with Casemiro? That's the thing. That's the thing. Like, this double pivot, sometimes it works. Sometimes it's a disaster, bro. Sometimes we're just getting ran through. The midfield is getting ran through, bro. So this Bruno next to Casemiro, sometimes it works. Sometimes you start well, like the Chelsea game, things like this. Sometimes it works, like the Europa League games, right? I'm not talking about the Europa League final, but those Europa League games against Athletic Club, things like that. So sometimes this double pivot works. Sometimes it gets destroyed, bro. We saw it at Manchester Derby. You got destroyed. You got ended. So, bro, sometimes it works. Sometimes we get overrun in the midfield. So I don't know why the manager he's consistent about Bruno. He's consistent about Casemiro and Bruno playing together. And also Diego Dalot as a wing back. Diego, when he's in dangerous areas, this guy is not providing service, bro. He's not crossing the ball. So these are areas we need to genuinely, as Man United fans, just as the manager of Manchester United, he needs to sort out. I think if Ruben Amorim is still here in January, that's midfield needs to be sorted out immediately, bro. Immediately, if he's still manager. But I don't know why he doesn't really feel confidence with Kobe Mano, bro. I don't know why. I think behind the scenes, there's something going on, bro. I genuinely do believe behind the scenes, there's something going on between Kobe Mano and Ruben Amorim, because I can't understand why, bro. I can't understand why the manager is dropping him. I can't understand why Kobe Mano isn't playing games. Maybe behind the scenes, there's something going on, right? Maybe behind the scenes, there's something going on, but Ruben, you gotta start winning games. I think the best time to start winning games is now, right? The best time to perform is now, bro. So, come on, United. It's now or never. We gotta start winning, bro. We gotta start winning. Kobe Mano isn't playing. Cunha isn't playing. It is what it is. But let's just try and win this game, regardless of who's playing, regardless of who's starting. I think if Bruno has another poor game, you drop him. Drop him immediately, right? Second half, if Bruno is having a poor half, you gotta just sub him off, because against Brentford, he was horrendous, bro. He was horrendous. He was poor. So let's see today, bro. Let's see if these guys can turn up. These guys, they're up and down. Today you turn up, tomorrow you don't turn up. It's so frustrating for the fans, bro. It's so frustrating for the fans. Oh, come on, United. Come on, United. Yeah, Bruno, you gotta turn up. For me, going into this game, the only guy I can say 100% is gonna turn up is De Ligt, bro. The rest is gonna be up and down performances. I think Cesco as well if you provide him with something, he's gonna do well. I'm happy that Lenny Yoro is starting as well. But yeah, let's get the win today, bro. Let's get the win. Let's get the result today. Come on, United. Come on, you Reds. Come on. Come on. It's now or never, bro. It is a now or never. United, you got to go out there. Just accumulate points. Happy that Lamens is starting. Look at the smile on his face. Lamens is starting. Happy that, okay, just to see his first game. Let's judge him after 10 games, bro, because I know as fans we want to judge him too early, but let's judge him after 10 games, bro. Let's judge Lamens after like 10 games. That's realistic, right? Even if we lose and concede a lot of goals today, I don't think it'll be down to Lamens unless he makes like 3 mistakes at the same time, which won't happen, bro, right? A situation like that won't happen where Lamens makes 3-4 mistakes at the same time and then costs us the game. And unless something like that happens, let's just give him at least 10 games, bro. Let's see how good of a goalkeeper he is. 10 games is a realistic time frame to say, okay, he's good or he's not good. Because we know how we are as fans, bro. We know how we are as Man United fans. If we concede 4 goals or even 3 goals today, people will be saying, I'm done with Lamens. I'm done with this goalkeeper. So let's give him 10 games, bro. Let's give him 10 games. Let's give him some time to just settle in and do what he needs to do. Lamens, do what you need to do. I believe in this goalkeeper. Come on, you Reds, bro. Come on, you Reds. It's now or never. Manchester United. Let's go. Lenny Yoro. And the starting lineup is pretty good, bro. Lamens, Lenny Yoro, Luke Shaw, Delit. These are it's a solid back line, bro. It's only the midfield where you're saying what's really going on. I think Cunha should have started, but it is what it is. Let's go. Let's try and win this, bro. Let's try and win this. You're saying how the midfield and wingback position wasn't even a discussion. That's what I'm talking about, bro. It really bothers me as well. Like, midfield should have been discussed by the board. Board members, you should have been saying this midfield isn't good enough. We got to get something. We got to go to the next level. We got to get a better situation out of the whole situation, bro. So Jim Ratcliffe, sometimes he does some good things. Sometimes he's just a time waster, bro. So let's try and win this, bro. Let's try and win this. Come on, United. Come on. We can't go back-to-back losses, bro. We can't go back-to-back losses. Barada, Wilcox at the stadium. It's now or never for this team. It's now or never for Manchester United, because after this, it's Liverpool, bro. Liverpool, a much harder team. You're going to Anfield after this. So win this game. Accumulate points right now, right? Accumulate points right now. That's what we need to do, bro. That's what we need to do. Come on, Manchester United. It's now or never. Come on, United, bro. Come on. It's a must win today, bro. It's a must win. And let's see. Let's see. Barada, you better do what you need to do. Yeah, and RIP, man. RIP to the people that genuinely were affected by that attack in Manchester, bro. So moment of silence for that situation. RIP to the people that were affected. And bro, you never want to see situations like that, bro. You never want to see situations like that. I think it's a great touch from the team. Moment of silence. You never want to see things like that, bro. You never want to see things like that, bro. It's just a sad time we're living in, bro. I don't agree with people attacking innocent people, things like that. So RIP, man. RIP. RIP, bro. Like that, it's a great touch from the team. It's a great touch from the team. Just a moment of silence. Oh, yeah. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Man United. Man United. Come on, my boy Lamens is in the building. Lamens is in the building. His first game for Manchester United. Come on, you Reds. Come on, you Reds. Lamens doing his thing. My goalkeeper, bro. My goalkeeper. Let's go. I hope it is a situation where it's 3-0, 4-0, but bro, let's win this, bro. Let's win this. Let's win this. Let's win this. There we go, man. There we go. There we go. A good start is everything we want. And with Shaka, bro, he's been decent. He's been decent. Their team isn't that bad, bro. Like this Sunderland team is really good, right? They've really recruited extremely well because Shaka, he's been good for them, bro, this season. He's somebody that I'm scared of in this midfield. Shaka, bro. Like for Sunderland, he's been cooking. Yeah, I hope Ahmad does find his form, bro. Like he's been average this season. It's time for him to start performing, right? None of our attacking players have been out of this world, bro. Time to start performance. Time to go to the next level. Time to get some performances, bro. We need a result. We need performances. And yeah, the team has started okay, bro. Let's see where we are in like the first 10 minutes because that the previous game we conceded in the first 10 minutes, bro. We conceded in the first 10 minutes and then we were crashing out. It wasn't good enough. But this team, bro, this team, we need a response. Come on, United. Come on, United. But looks like Lamens is low-key a sweeper keeper, bro. Low-key a sweeper keeper, bro. The way he's coming out of his box, he looks comfortable on the ball. Like, hey, he's low-key a sweeper keeper, bro. I just want to see him, like, in a situation where he's on a one-on-one or he needs to make a massive save. So, Lamens, welcome to Manchester United, bro. Welcome to Manchester United. Your first game, let's hope it's a clean sheet, right? It's up to your teammates, bro. It's up to your teammates to make sure that, okay, your first game is a win. Your first game is a clean sheet. And yeah, welcome. Welcome to Manchester United, Lamens, bro. Like, what a... this is the goalkeeper. Obviously, people wanted Donnarumma, bro. A lot of people did want, like, Donnarumma, things like that, but Lamens isn't too bad, bro. Lamens isn't too bad. Come on. Come on. Comfortable start. Comfortable start. Yeah, and then after this is Chelsea versus Liverpool, bro. Wow. Wow. Imagine if Liverpool would lose. So that's like back-to-back losses for Liverpool. Wait, three losses for Liverpool in a row if they lose today. So that's another big game, bro. That's another big game for Liverpool. Imagine if Liverpool lose and then it's like 3 losses in a row for Liverpool, man. These guys were title challengers and then now they're looking beatable. Liverpool are looking extremely beatable, bro. But for us, I don't like the way we're not really controlling the game so far, right? Keep the ball a bit more. The pressing needs to be a bit better. But come on, bro. Come on, come on. We need the first goal. An early goal is all I'm asking for. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. We're getting cut open. It could have been 1-0, bro. It could have been 1-0. Yeah, Dalot for me needs to be sold. It could have been 1-0. We could have been 1-0 down. Thank the Lord he miskicked it. But, bro, we should have been 1-0 down there. We should have been 1-0 down there. So, bro, this team looks like it's the same situation. Poor start. Poor start to the game. Poor start. We could have been 1-0 down realistically there. We could have been 1-0 down. And that's what we keep asking for as fans. Just show us some consistency, bro. Show us some type of consistency. An early goal. Create something. Diego Dalot, I keep saying it, bro. This guy, he needs to be sold. Because we see it too many times. Either defensively, he's going to do something crazy. Or offensively, he's not good enough. So, Diego Dalot, bro, he's just going to give you a headache after headache after headache, bro. Like, I don't know why we haven't sold this guy. Or at least gotten a replacement, bro. We need a proper replacement, right? This situation of, let's stick with Diego Dalot. Diego Dalot will be good. Yeah, bro, it's not looking good for us. Like, if you're gonna stick with guys like Diego, let's just hope we can win, bro. We need that win. We need that win. But we knew that this game wasn't gonna be easy, bro. We knew that, hey, this game was never gonna be easy. It was one of those games where the first goal will be interesting, bro. It will be interesting. But I feel sorry for Cesco, bro. The guy is always starving in this team. Like, I feel sorry for Cesco because in a proper team, if Cesco was playing for Man City, he's touching the ball more, he's getting more opportunities. But playing for Man United, you are always starving, bro. You are always starving as a striker, bro. Look at this. Cesco is starving, man. Yeah, Sunderland ain't easy, bro. It was never gonna be easy, bro. But look at Cesco, bro. That man is starving, bro. It's so hard playing for Man United where you're always starving as a player, bro. Like, come on, feed this guy, bro. Feed this guy. If Cesco was playing for Man City, low-key, by now he has 5 Premier League goals. I'm sure about it. I'm genuinely sure about it. That's poor. That's poor from United. Extremely poor from United, bro. Ish. That is poor from United. Come on. Come on, guys. That is extremely, extremely poor. Ish. This team, bro. This team. This team. And with Ruben Amorim, sometimes I feel he struggled, bro. I still think he's underperforming, but sometimes I feel he struggled, bro, because when I think he's sabotaging himself with some of these formations, some of these selections, but sometimes I feel he struggled, bro. Like, I know he's the guy. He's the guy selecting Diego Dalot, so I can't feel sorry for him if Diego Dalot underperforms. But this team, bro, they're up and down. They're too inconsistent. They are too inconsistent, bro. Too many inconsistent performances, too many inconsistent games. We need a response. We need a response. But I like the way we've just slowed down the tempo now. At least now you're trying to control the game. Now you've just slowed down the tempo. I like the way we've just, okay, let's try and make it slow. Let's not play into their hands and control the game, bro. Control the game. I like the way we're moving now. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. What a goal from Mason Mount. What a goal from Mason Mount. Money Mace. That is why he's starting, right? Yo, fair play, bro. Fair play, fair play, fair play. People were saying, hey, why is Mason Mount starting over Cunha? But the boy has turned up with a goal. The boy has turned up with a goal. Manny Mason Mount. Mason Mount. Fair play. Oh my God. Whoa, whoa, great goal, bro. Mount, hey, from nowhere, bro. Hey, that was a great strike. That was a great shot, bro. That was a great shot. And what? That's going to be an Mbuemo assist or something? Hey, at least we're 1-0 up. At least we are 1-0 up early into the game. Come on, come on. Come on, Mason Mount, bro. We needed that goal, bro. What a goal. What a goal. And their goalkeeper didn't even see it coming. And that's what I'm saying. The pass from Mbuemo was really, it was decent, bro. But the finish from Mount, what a finish from Mount, bro. That's how you take it, bro. You catch the goalkeeper by surprise, first time. So, hey, Mason Mount, 1-0, bro. 1-0, Money Mace. Money Mace with a goal. Come on, come on. Still sticking with my prediction of 2-1, bro. I'm still sticking with my prediction of 2-1. At least we have one goal down. One more to go, bro. Let's just let's just dominate this game. Come on. What a start. What a start. Money Mace. Money Mace. Mason Mount. At least we've scored, bro. At least we've scored. No more A. Let's hope we score. Let's hope we do this. And to be fair, even Ahmad has started well. Ahmad and Bumo, it has started well. Come on, come on. Come on, yeah, let's calm down, bro. This is United. Let's calm down. This is Man United, bro. One moment you're on top, the next moment you're conceding. We know how we are. Let's just take it step by step, but it's a good start. It's the perfect start, bro. First 10 minutes, you already have a goal. It's a perfect start from the team. Come on. Come on. Let's go. It's it's a perfect start, bro. It's a perfect start from the team. Come on. Come on. I'm just begging for like at least minimum 2 more goals, bro. Because our goal difference isn't the best, bro. -3 goal difference. At least give us 2 more goals, bro. At least minimum 2 more goals. Get that goal difference up. But Lenny Yoro is just so calm. He's so calm on the ball, right? With Lenny, what a star, bro. What a star. And when we signed him, a lot of people were doubting, okay, Lenny Yoro, is he gonna be good immediately, right? Obviously, he's a young player, but people are doubting, yo, is he gonna be good immediately or is he gonna need some time? But I think Lenny Yoro has settled in, bro. Like, a lot of our new players from last season, probably besides Zersky, have cemented themselves, bro. Like Delit, he's a first teamer. Mazraoui, he's a first teamer. A lot of them have cemented themselves besides Zersky, bro. Only Joshua Zersky, you can say, okay, Zersky right now, he's a bench player, bro. Which is sad because he has talent, Josh. Josh has talent, man. He's got real talent, bro. But with the squad, it's not a question of, oh, can we win against these guys? It's just a question of consistency, bro. It's just a question of consistency. Sometimes these guys, they decide to turn up. Sometimes they decide to not turn up. That's Man United, bro. Lack of consistency, lack of everything, bro. Come on, come on. Come on, come on, you Reds. One more goal. And I love this situation where Lamens is he's just relaxing, bro. Like, when your team is controlling the game as a goalkeeper, that's the best situation for you. Because you don't need to make saves. Your team have the ball. Your team are not conceding too many chances, bro. So as a goalkeeper, that's the best situation you can be in, right? Playing for a team that's controlling the game, bro. You're saying you're doing Chelsea versus Liverpool. It'll be a long game, bro, because I want to eat as well, bro. I want to eat as well because this would be like a 4-hour stream. And then if I do the Chelsea game and then do the Real Madrid game, it's like, those are so many games, bro. Those are so many games, right? I just want to eat after this game as well, bro. Just want to like make some food after this game, at least before the Real Madrid game, eat, get some food, and then, yeah, ish. But good start, man. Good start. Good start. Ruben Amorim was saying, hey, all I need is one game, right? All I need is one game to show people that I can do it. Right? That was the notion from Ruben Amorim. All I need, the next game, I'm going to show people that I can do it. So he made a substitution of, hey, starting Mason Mount, and it's pulled off, man. It's pulled off. It's worked out. Everything he's done so far has worked out. So fair play to the manager, bro. Fair play, fair play. When he does do well, I'll give him credit. When he's making the right decisions, I'll give him credit, bro. I'll give him credit when he's making the right decisions, when he's doing the right things. I'll give him a real credit for everything, man. Oh, come on, United. Yeah, looks like that's the situation. Bruno as a number 6. But the midfield haven't been too convincing so far, man. Our midfield hasn't been extremely convincing so far. I wouldn't say our midfield has been incredible, unbelievable. I think it's the same situation of, midfield not really too convincing, bro. Because I still feel like, a Sunderland goal is coming, bro. We always know there's that one moment where Man United concede, Man United break down, Man United make a mistake. We know there are moments like that in every game. Every game we play, bro. Every game we play, there are moments like that where we break down or we concede a fluky goal. Like, that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen with us. I don't know why it keeps happening though. Yeah, just stretch the game, bro. End the game in the first half. That's what I want. At least 2 goals in the first half. And then you go to halftime with like a 2-goal cushion. That's a perfect scenario, bro. Because a 1-0 lead is nothing in football. It is genuinely nothing in football. Like today you're on top, tomorrow you're you're conceding 3-4 goals. 1-0 is nothing, bro. 1-0 is nothing. So we need at least minimum 2 more. 2 more. Oh, Mbuemo. I think Mbuemo has been the signing of the summer, bro. I won't even lie. The contributions to the team, just his energy as well, his quality on the ball, his delivery as well. So Mbuemo was a great signing, bro. Mbuemo was a great signing. I know people were complaining about the price. Oh, why are we paying 70 million from a guy from Brentford? But hey, he's a quality player, bro. He's genuinely a quality player. I know people were complaining about the price tag. Rival fans were laughing at us because of the price tag, but he's a quality player. You're saying you want to keep Amorim interim to see what a stick or a new manager. I think right now with Ruben, you can see that it's hard to judge him, bro. It's hard to judge him. The inconsistencies, things like this. I wanted it to work out with Ruben. But it's difficult, man. It's difficult. I can't put all the blame on him. But as well as we have to be winning games, bro. I just need consistency from the guy. I think if you do fire Ruben Amorim, bringing in an interim shouldn't be the way. Just bring in a certified manager immediately if you do fire him. But we know, Ruben is here to stay, bro. We heard David Ornstein say it. Hey, Ruben Amorim, he's here to stay, things like that. So I think with him, let's just give a scenario. He wins today. He wins against Liverpool. The whole narrative around Ruben Amorim will change. That's how football is, bro. Football is such an on and off sport, right? Today you're hot, tomorrow you're cold, the next day you're world class. So Ruben Amorim is just based on results, bro. I'm telling you this right now. A lot of people will change their minds if we win today and then win against Liverpool. But we've seen this story before. We've seen this story before with Erik ten Hag. Today he wins, the next day he loses. When he wins, people are saying, we should keep him. When we lose, people are saying he should be fired. We've seen this story before. We've seen this story before, man. So I'm expecting this for the whole season, bro. For majority of the season. When Ruben Amorim wins, people will be saying, no, he needs more time. When he loses, people will be saying he needs to go. I think as fans, we just need to stick to one narrative, bro. Yeah, you're as good as yesterday's game, bro. Like that's football. Football is it's a hard sport, bro. Especially being a manager in football, it's just about results, bro. hey, if you lose today, people want you out. If you win today, people want you in. So it's just about the results, bro. It's just about the results. Like, that's the hardest thing about being a manager, bro. Like, hey, people don't care what you did last week. People don't care what you did last season. It's about what you're doing now, right? So it's such a fickle sport, football, bro. As football fans, we change our opinions so many times, right? Because if Ruben Amorim goes on a 3-game winning run, if he wins today, if he wins against Liverpool, if he wins the game after Liverpool, people will be saying, Ruben Amorim has turned the corner, right? But if the other way happens, if he loses today, if we lose against Liverpool, then everybody wants him out. So it's just about results, bro. It's just about results. As fans, I think every fan just wants to win, right? It's that simple, bro. I think as fans, people just want to win, bro. People just want to win. I know some people say, hey, I care about good football. Oh, that's a great save. That is a great save. That is a great save. That is an amazing save. I know some people say, hey, I care about good football. I want to see my team play good football, this and that. But most people, they just care about results, bro. I'm saying this right now. If we won the Champions League playing bad football, people wouldn't really care about, oh no, but we were playing horrible football, right? I think people just want to win. People just want to win. People just want to win. It's like Leicester City fans. Yo, Leicester City fans, they don't care that, oh, they won the league. Counter-attack football, right? We're using counter-attack football. Oh, N'Golo Kante wins the ball, Jamie Vardy on a run, and then they score. Bro, it's just about results. Football is just about results, bro. You're saying you hope Amorim can make it till January. Ineos must back him heavy. Let's see, bro. Like, Ruben making it, it's just based on results. I think it's that simple, man. It's that simple because the notion everywhere is turning, right? The notion everywhere is turning. You can see ex-players. Now, a lot of ex-players are Ruben Amorim out. A lot of fans are Ruben Amorim out. So it's just about results, bro. And I don't even blame anyone that's Ruben Amorim in, Ruben Amorim out. We all want the same thing. We genuinely all want, Bumo doing his thing as well. Lamens as well, bro. Top so far. Lamens has been comfortable so far as well. So fans, bro, fans just want the same thing. Fans just want the same thing. We want to be winning. We want to be performing. We want to just say, yo, Man United are back. And that's what we want to be saying. But for sure, the Liverpool game would determine a lot, bro. The Liverpool game would determine a lot. Mason Mount has been calm. Mason Mount has been calm, doing his thing. We've been way better today. Even Cesco. Cesco's hold-up play, he's passing. It's been decent. It's been decent. So not too bad today, bro. We haven't been too bad. And this is just what we've been asking for. Okay, get the early goals, control the game, maintain the game. And Ahmad, unlucky to score, bro. Unlucky not to score. So at least we are creating some chances in this game. We're getting into dangerous areas as well, bro. We are getting into dangerous areas. And that's just the notion with football. It's like Man United, we've just been in a crazy cycle. Manager after manager after manager after manager, player after player after player. I just think we've just been so unlucky, bro. We've just been so unlucky because in the past 10 years, we've invested into managers, we've invested into players, but it looks like nothing is working out, right? We've invested money into managers, we've invested money into players, we've brought in prime managers like Jose Mourinho, guys, up and coming managers like Eric Ten Hag, right? I don't know why we're so unlucky, bro. Any other club, situations like that work out, bro. I'm saying this right now. Any other club, situations like that work out when they're, you bring in Jose Mourinho, things like this. any other club situations like that turn out. But in the past 10 years, we've been so unlucky. I don't know why, bro. I do not know why. We've been so unlucky in the past 10 years with managers, with players. It's not like we're a club that's not spending money. We're spending a lot of money, bro. But I don't know why we're not that lucky, bro. Other teams, look at Liverpool. Liverpool, their success rate, it's way higher, bro, than us with managers. Oh, their first manager after Jurgen Klopp is a success as well. So the players they are signing are successes as well. And we're spending similar amounts of money, bro. So we've just been so unlucky, bro. We've just been so unlucky. I think that's the thing. Oh, Bruno. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow. I love the way we're playing in this game, bro. I love the way we are playing this in this game. It should be 2-0. It should be 2-0 by now, bro. We are doing what we need to do. And we're getting into dangerous areas. But I think that rebound from Ahmad, he should have just tapped it home, bro. Tap it home. That's a simple header, Ahmad. You should have just tapped it home. That's a simple header from Ahmad. I think the rebound, Ahmad has to do a bit better, bro. But we're doing way more, bro. This game has been amazing. And let's hope we've seen this type of game before, right? Against Fulham, first 20 minutes, you're really good. And then you concede the equalizer. So we need a second goal right now, bro. You might be right, bro. It's the pressure at Man United, right? I think with Liverpool, the pressure is not the same because Liverpool, the media love Liverpool, bro. The media love Liverpool. With Liverpool, even if Slot loses 3 games in a row, the media are gonna still be saying, Slot can turn it around, this and that, right? But at Man United, if you lose 3 games in a row, the media are out to get you. The media are out for your head, bro. So pressure is another thing at Man United, bro. You're right. Like, hey, the pressure at United is different. It's not like we're not spending money in the last 10 years. We're spending money, bro. But some of the players as well, pressure for players as well, right? Because we've broken records in the transfer window. We've broken records in the transfer window. We've done this, we've done that in the past 10 years. It's just that some of the players, they come good. Every player we sign them with hype, bro. Cunha signed with hype. Anthony, he was signed with hype. All these guys are signed with hype. But then I don't know why it never works out, bro. It's not like we sign a player that's not doing well. All the players we've signed in the past 10 years, it's like they're doing well in their previous club. They're cooking, they're doing this, they're doing that. When we signed Pogba, he was being nominated for the Ballon d'Or. So it's not like we're not doing the right things as a club, bro. We're spending money, we're doing this. I don't know why it's not working, bro. Like, we've just been so unlucky. And the pressure is another thing, right? Because at United, bro, hey, the pressure is there, bro. It's like, as a player, when you join Man United, now you're like a TV star, right? You're like a movie star, bro. The cameras are following you everywhere you go. There are stories about you on and off the field. Once you join, I don't think the pressure is like that at any other club, bro. Because at any other club, you can see, bro, anytime a Man United player goes out or something like that, the cameras are out, right? The cameras are out. You're basically a movie star when you play for Man United. So the pressure is there, bro. The pressure is there as well. And some of these guys, I just think, modern day players, bro, modern day players mentally, they can't handle the pressure at the highest level, right? Not everyone is gonna be like a Mo Salah or a Kylian Mbappe, where at the highest level they can handle pressure. I think modern players, very few of them can handle pressure, bro. We saw with Jadon Sancho. Sancho was Bundesliga player of the season, Bundesliga player of the year, things like that. Bro, he was getting nominated, young player of the year, this and that. I genuinely thought Sancho was gonna do his thing. I genuinely thought, yo, Jadon Sancho was gonna do his thing. But again, it never worked out. Right? Again, it never worked out with Jadon Sancho. So you're signing the right players, bro. Because if we went out to sign Lamine Yamal, I don't think anybody would complain about a signing like that. That was Jadon Sancho. Jadon Sancho was Lamine Yamal in that time, bro. He was the young Lamine Yamal of the Bundesliga. But then it never worked out, bro. And with Sancho, you've seen that, okay, mentally, he's not there, bro. It's all about money for him. It's not there, bro. So sometimes it's down to the scouts. Check these players before you sign them, bro. Check their mentality before you sign them, because with Sancho, it was about money, bro. You can see. You can see, bro. He's trying to run down his contract just for money. Just for money. A lot of these players are just money hungry, bro. That's why some of them are failing massively, because it's not football first, it's money first. Oh, let me try and get a new contract. Let me try and get a new sponsor. Cesco! 2 in 2! 2 in 2! Yo! 2 in 2! 2 in 2! Benjamin Cesco! Benjamin Cesco, that's 2 in 2. My striker. We're balling today. We are balling today. My striker, 2 in 2. Oh! 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 I love this boy, bro. 2 in 2. Rival fans can hold that. Rival fans can hold that. Yes. Yes. Let's go. My striker, bro. 2 in 2. I said, just provide this guy with service. He's gonna be scoring. Yes. Come on. He needed this, bro. 2 in 2 for Cesco. Come on. Oh, yes. Rival fans in the mud, bro. We're winning. Cesco is scoring. Let's go. Yo, my striker, bro. My striker. People were doubting my striker, bro. 2 in 2. 2 in 2. Back-to-back games scoring. Back-to-back games turning up. My striker, bro. Cesco. Cesco is in the building, bro. Cesco is in the building. My striker. Yes. Rival fans were really cooking my guy, but hey, Cesco is the truth. And you can see he's getting into the right areas, bro. He's getting into the right areas, my boy Cesco. Ha. Great goal from Cesco, bro. He's getting into the right areas, bro. Bro, feed this guy. Feed this guy. He will score, right? People have been saying service, service, service. Your striker needs service. When you provide him, he's going to score. Let's go, man. Rival fans are crying, bro. Rival fans are crying right now. Cesco is scoring. Man United are winning, bro. 2-0 in the first half. What a scoreline. What a game, though. What a game, though. Hey, maybe Ruben Amorim still has a dressing room. You're right, bro. You are right, bro, because we heard by the media that the manager has lost the dressing room, but bro, you don't really play like this for a manager that you don't believe in, right? These players are playing for the manager. We can see right now, like this game is an indication, bro. We've controlled the game. We're getting into the right areas. Final third is way better, and you're just doing what you need to do, right? You're doing what you need to do. Getting the ball in the back of the net. My boy Cesco. Wow. Wow, Benjamin. Benjamin. His name is Benjamin Cesco. Come on. My striker, bro. This is how fans want to see games, bro. Like, hey, we have to be winning games like this, right? This is beautiful, bro. This is beautiful. This is beautiful because at least we're going into an international break with a W, right? Oh, anything can happen. These guys can fall apart, but right now it's looking amazing. Right now, fair play to the team, fair play to the manager. Because, hey, I won't even lie. The starting lineup, I was questioning, hey, this double pivot, are we gonna turn up? I was questioning, oh, Cunha on the bench, but hey, Mason Mount has turned up with a goal. It is what it is. So, we're all smiling, bro. It's so we're all smiling right now, bro. When we win, people will be smiling. People will be smiling. Like the results give you more time. Results give you confidence. It gives the fans confidence, bro. I won't even lie. I genuinely won't even lie. And this is what I was praying for. Like preseason, we saw something in preseason, right? I saw something in preseason. Preseason, I saw something in preseason. But after the Grimsley game, I was like, what's really going on? What's actually going on, right? Preseason, I can't even lie. We saw something in preseason. I was hyping up the preseason. I was saying preseason, we're cooking, we're doing this, we're doing that, right? Arsenal game, it was a good start. That's the thing with United. The inconsistency needs to stop. It needs to stop because you can have a good game like this and then the next game is, bro, just be consistent. That's all the fans want. But I'm happy for Cesco, bro. I'm happy for Cesco. People were trying to say 007 before we played Brentford, but now he's really cooking the rival fans, bro. Cesco is cooking every rival fan right now. Rival fans are crying. We love to see it, bro. We love to see it. We love to see it. 2 goals in 2 games, right? For a team that's barely creating, for a team that's barely having opportunities, for a team that's really struggling, bro. Right? For a team that's negative goal difference. Cesco 2 goals in 2 games. So you can see this guy's a quality striker, bro. He only needs service. He only needs service. I'm saying this right now. If Cesco was playing for Man City, I said it before the game started. If he was playing for Man City, comfortable over 5 goals this season. Comfortable. Comfortable. I'm even going to say comfortable over 10 goals. Right? If he was playing for a team that's overly creating things like that, that's why I'm so disappointed with like the lack of creativity from the midfield. I'm always complaining about this. Like, your attacking players are starving. Your attacking players are always starving. Once you provide them, they're gonna be eating, bro. They are gonna be eating. And today, my boy Cesco enjoying life, right? And hey, people don't want to talk about this, but Cesco has more goals than Isaac. Hey, people won't talk about this. Rival fans won't talk about this, huh? Cesco has more goals than a man that cost 100 million. Ooh, people won't talk about that situation, bro. My boy Cesco has turned up. My boy Cesco has turned up. He has more goals than someone that costs more than 100 million. So fair play to Benjamin Cesco, man. Fair play to my boy Benjamin Cesco. The goals are there. More goals than Isaac this season. Right? I don't know. How many goals does Gyökeres have? Because I feel like it's not far off, man. It's not far off. As a fan, you obviously want your striker to be like in the top goal scorer conversation, but we just have to take it step by step, bro. We just have to take it step by step. We just have to take it step by step. So, let's just see if we can score another goal, bro. Let's just see if we can score another goal. Because that's all I'm begging for. That is all I'm begging for. So it looks like the top 3 is what? Holland, Semeno, and yeah. So Cesco isn't that bad, bro. Because Holland has like 8 goals, bro. 8 goals in a team that's creating a lot, right? So Cesco, it's not as bad as people are saying it is. People are making this guy look like, oh, he's the worst striker in Premier League history, things like this. Bro, it's only because he doesn't have service. right? Rival fans were really cooking Cesco, calling him Benjamin Tesco, things like this. Just wait until my boy starts cooking, bro. Just wait until my boy starts cooking, right? These goals, I even said it in the previous game, bro. Benjamin Cesco, this first goal is the first of many, bro. That first goal against Brentford, that was the first of many. I said it when he scored. That was the first of many, bro. More goals are coming for this man. More goals are coming for this man. It's just disappointing with Cunha, bro. Cunha, obviously people are saying 007 for Cunha. But I think Cunha will come good as well, bro. Yeah, I hope Cesco just goes on a run where he's just scoring and shushing the rival fans, bro. I hope he scores against Liverpool, bro. That's what I want, right? Score against Liverpool. Shush the rival fans, right? Hey, you have more goals than Isaac this season. Benjamin Cesco. My bowler. My bowler. Oh, my bowler, Benjamin Cesco. More goals than Isaac this season. Right? A man that cost 100 million. You have more goals than a man that cost 100 million. Which is pretty impressive, bro. Pretty impressive for Benjamin Cesco. Oh. Yeah, but second half is just about control, bro. Let's try and get our goal difference up by scoring at least one more. One more. We're still on negative goal difference. So at least if we get at least one more, one or two more, it's a great match. Don't get me wrong, bro. Don't get me wrong. But as fans, we always want more. We always want more. Come on, another goal for Cesco, bro. I would love it. I would genuinely love it, bro. Come on, my boy is off the mark. Back-to-back games. Back-to-back games. Love to see it, bro. Love to see it. And it's been a while since we've had just a striker that's turning up with goals, right? It's been a while. I think the last one was like Ronaldo. Ronaldo was turning up with some goals in the conversation for like top goal scorer and things like that. But when was the last time we had like a striker when the striker is like top goal scorer at the end of the season? It's been a while, bro. I think the last time was probably Van Persie, right? Probably Robin Van Persie, the last Man United striker to win a golden boot or something. Probably it was Van Persie, bro, being top goal scorer, because in the past like 10 years, bro, it's mainly gone to Man City players, right? Either Erling Haaland, Sergio Aguero. Man United, we haven't really seen a player get that golden boot award. It's either Man City players or Liverpool players. Come on. Ish. Nah, comfortable game today, bro. Comfortable game. We're winning, controlling the game. You love to see it, bro. And I said it before the game, like, hey, if we're winning, nobody will care that Cunha is on the bench. That's the thing about fans, bro. That's the thing about fans. Like, we might criticize decisions, but when it works and when we're winning, nobody really cares, bro. Nobody will really care. The same thing with like Kobe Mano. Right now, nobody is really thinking about, oh no, Kobe Mano's not playing. Right? That's why football is it's just about results, bro. The results dictate the narratives, right? Because if we weren't winning, the conversation would have been about, oh, why isn't Cunha playing? Why isn't Kobe Mano playing? So as fans, we just care about results, bro. We just care about results, bro. Yeah, but ish. Lamens has been comfortable, man. Lamens has been comfortable. Your first game. I don't think Altai Bindy has kept a clean sheet so far. So it'll be a statement if my boy Lamens keeps a clean sheet in his first game. That'll be a statement. Come on, Lamens, bro. That would be a statement. That would be a massive, massive statement. Comfortable game. And people, we have to remember that Sunderland have been good this season, bro. So this is a real good performance from United. I'm not gonna lie. This is a real good game from United. You're scoring 2 goals in the first half, comfortable defensively. Your goalkeeper is keeping a clean sheet. You're not conceding goals. Bro, this is a good game, man. This is a good game for us. This is a good game for us. Yeah, Kobe doesn't really look happy at United, bro. With Kobe Mano, there were reports saying January, if Ruben Amorim is still the manager, he might go out on loan, things like that. He might push for a loan move. Because for sure, a World Cup year, bro. That's the main thing. That's the main driving force for somebody like Kobe Mano. It's a World Cup year. Thomas Tuchel isn't even selecting him for games, things like that. So for sure, in January, he might leave on loan, bro. He might leave on loan if he's not getting game time. But as fans, bro, we only care about winning. We only care about winning. Oof. We only care about winning, bro. So comfortable first half. The players have done what they need to do. My boy Cesco on the score sheet. And hey, I just pray we get more experiences like this, man. I just pray we get more games like this where you're winning a game comfortably, right? It's not a situation where second half you're still 1-0 down or second half you're 2-0 down. Let's move past those situations, bro. Let's move past those situations and start winning games consistently. Consistent winning is all people are asking for. Brilliant, bro. Brilliant first half. Fair play to Mason Mount for that goal. Fair play to my boy Cesco for that goal. Fair play to my guy Lamens. You've been comfortable when you're needed. And everybody has been calm, bro. Everybody has been calm. Defense has been calm. No mistakes. That's another thing, bro. By now, one of the one of the players have made a mistake and we've conceded a goal. Right? No mistakes. Defensively calm. Everything is really looking good. Everything is really looking good, bro. So games like this, as fans, when games like this happen, we just have to appreciate them, man. Like, we barely see games like this where it's 2-0 first half without a red card. I know the last time we were 2-0 up, we had a red card, right? Chelsea had a red card, but now you're 2-0 up without a red card, winning convincingly. Your goalkeeper isn't making mistakes like Altay behind here. Everything is looking amazing, bro. Everything is looking amazing so far. I'm not gonna even lie. Like, this season has been stressful, but games like this, at least you can smile, bro. At least you can smile about Cesco scoring. You can smile about United being 2-0 up. The journey has been hard. I think the past year for every United fan has been hard, bro. It has been hard. The past 1 year has been hard. So games like this, when they come, we just have to appreciate them, bro. We just have to appreciate them. Yeah, hey, these rival players, they're gonna try and make too much of the situation, bro. The guy wanted a red card, but that is never a red card, bro. That is never a red card. That is never a red card, bro. Ah, bro, he didn't even touch him. He didn't even touch him, bro. He didn't even touch him. And that's what I say, like, sometimes we're up and then a major decision happens that changes the whole game, bro. Yeah, Man United has real fans. We stick with them even when they're suffering, bro. Oh man, if this is, bro, this is below average by the referee, bro. Cesco didn't even touch him. Like, this is what I say. It's like the industry is just against us, man. Ah, and I really wanted Lamens to keep a clean sheet. Oh my God, if this is a penalty, losing my mind, bro. Losing my mind, bro. Cesco didn't even touch him. Oh, man. And if he goes there with VAR and says it's a penalty, then these guys are being disingenuous, bro. As a referee, use your eyes. You're there looking at the screen. You can see that Cesco didn't touch him. Bro, as a referee, just use your eyes, man. Use your eyes. Use your eyes. The guy was diving, bro. You should be booking him for diving. You should be booking him for diving, bro. Yeah, bro. Ish, no penalty. No penalty, man. But you should be booking him for diving. You should be booking him for diving, bro, because he's reaching right there, bro. He's reaching right there, bro. He's reaching right there, bro. You should be booking him for diving. Ah, United, bro. At least it's not a penalty, but moments like that are frustrating, bro. Imagine if it went the other way, right? They gave Sunderland a penalty and then gave Cesco a red card. So situations like this, when somebody's diving, you need to book them, man. You need to give him a yellow card or something. Right? One, he was wasting our time with that dive. Two, potentially, if it goes the other way, we get a red card for that. Half time, man. Half time. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. What a half of football, bro. What a half of football, bro. Crazy final seconds, but at least the referee didn't give a red card. The referee didn't give a penalty or a red card to us, bro. Yeah, cheating won't work, bro. Cheating won't work, but that was an amazing half for us, bro. I'm happy with that. Like, just the way we got those goals, bro. We scored. We actually scored. And that's a mission for Man United in a lot of games, bro. We've seen so many games. First half, it's either it's 0-0 or we're 1-0 down or something like that. So scoring 2 goals without having the other team have a red card, it's something to smile about, bro. So that first half, happy about the whole situation. Happy that we're winning. Happy that we're doing our thing, bro. Happy that we're doing our thing. Benjamin Cesco, shout out to him. Comfortable goal. This man in the box. Find him and he will score, right? Find him and he will score. He will eat. Like, perfect game, bro. Perfect first half. Sunderland had nothing. Lamens really didn't have a lot to do. When he did save, he was saving quality saves, bro. So we've been the better team. Let's keep it like this. Do not fall apart, because that moment towards the the end of the first half, like, it shows you that football can change at any time. Just imagine the referee gives a penalty and gives Cesco a red card. The game changes just like that, bro. That's how crazy football is, bro. Anything can change at any time. So I'm not gonna get too carried away. The game is still on, right? Anything can happen in the second half. If we get a red card, they're back in the game, and then anything can happen, bro. So let's just play the way we played in the first half. That should be the mindset, right? That should be the mindset as Man United. Let's just play the way we played in the first half, right? The way you're playing in the first half, control the tempo, control the amount of chances they have. Don't make defensive mistakes. Do not give them opportunities. That's how you should play in the second half, bro. Because for sure, if they don't score in the second half, we win the game. So you've made your job easy. We've seen this time and time again with Man United, a 2-0 up, and then they throw away their lead. So that's why you never get carried away with this team. They find different ways of surprising you, bro. They find different ways of surprising you. I think the Fulham game was a bit like this, right? The Fulham game, I know it was only 1-0 and then Fulham came back into the game. But bro, we've seen too many games where you're leading and then these guys throw it away, right? But it's a great position to be in, bro. Like 2-0 up, delete. I always say this guy's a boss. He always turns up 7 out of 10. Maybe it might be our best 11, bro. Maybe you're right. Maybe this might be our best 11 in the Ruben Amorim system, right? Maybe. But I think, Diego Dalot, bro. I would give Diego Leon a chance. Just see how he does. Maybe the next time we play a team that's about to get relegated, like Burnley or something, put in Diego Leon, right? Try Diego Leon, see how that works. But this might be our best starting lineup, bro. Euro in the back, Lamens in goals, Delit next to Euro, Shaw. Defensively, we've been comfortable, no doubt about it. Looks like the manager doesn't really trust Kobe Mainoo, so this back four, I mean, this double pivot, I always say this. Sometimes it looks great. Sometimes it looks horrible, bro. It's just the inconsistency I hate about this double pivot, right? This partnership of Bruno and Casemiro, sometimes it looks amazing. Sometimes it looks horrible, bro. So with this double pivot, I wouldn't say it's our best team. I just say let's wait for some consistency from these guys, right? This double pivot, we're just asking for some consistency. To be fair, in the Brentford game, we didn't see Casemiro. He was suspended. Maybe if Casemiro played, we don't lose as badly, but you can see that, okay, Cas in this team, he has to be starting. He's a guaranteed starter now, bro. He's a guaranteed starter because Ugarte, we saw what happened when we started Ugarte in the Brentford game, bro. Casemiro was suspended. Ugarte started. It was a nightmare in the midfield. And this is a team. We're playing a team that beat Brentford, bro. Sunderland beat Brentford. They've already beaten Brentford, and now we're seeing the change. So for me, Casemiro has to be playing over Ugarte, bro. Yeah, huge gaps in the midfield still. That's why I'm saying you can't really judge the midfield just based on this game, bro. Sometimes they are amazing, sometimes they're unbelievable. So most likely Ruben Amorim is gonna use the same midfield. Let's see how they play, bro. Let's genuinely see how this midfield copes against Liverpool. Liverpool will be the test for this midfield. But right now, hey, good first half, man. Good first half. Yeah, let's hope the Chelsea Liverpool game will be entertaining. But hey, I think with us, we've done our thing. Mason Mount, fair play. A lot of people, we were asking the question, why is Cunha on the bench? Mason Mount came out with a goal, and fair play. I think without that goal, the momentum doesn't start because that goal just created momentum, bro. That goal genuinely created momentum for us to go on and genuinely ask questions, right? It's all about asking questions, bro. Apply pressure, ask questions, and then that Cesco goal came, right? So I think the first goal was important because it just gave us belief. It gave us momentum, bro. So fair play to Mason Mount, man. Bumo as well, fair play to the man. Second half, just keep it simple, bro. Keep it simple and do not concede, bro. Do not concede early because the moment they score that early goal, at least first 60 minutes before the 70th minute, if they score one goal, you're under pressure. You are genuinely under pressure, bro. So let's see what we do. Let's see how we perform in the second half. But hey, all smiles, man. All smiles, no complaints from me. Like even Ahmad, I think this season, probably this game, he's looked a bit better, bro. He's looked a bit better. He didn't start the season extremely well, but this game he's looked a bit better. Even Diego Dalot has looked okay, bro. He's looked okay in this game. So I can't even be saying, I'm complaining about this guy, I'm complaining about that guy. Usually at halftime, we're complaining about, this guy made a mistake. Altai by India could have done better. But now it's like, bro, we're smiling now. We are smiling now. Bro, yes, Cesco scores faster than Rasmus. But Cesco, for me, he's better than Rasmus, bro. That's what I said. Just provide him with service. And he also has more goals than Isaac. Cesco has more goals than Isaac. So, hey, he's doing his thing, Benjamin Cesco. Even Omar Mamouche. How's Omar Mamouche doing this season, bro? I don't think he's scoring like that. So, the criticism people were giving Cesco is insane, bro. It's insane. Yeah, at least now, back-to-back games, the guy is scoring, the guy is smiling. And with strikers, those goals give you confidence, bro. Those goals give you confidence. My boy Benjamin Cesco, firing and active, man. This is what we want to see. This is what we want to see. But you're saying, yeah, Hoyland is playing in Serie A, but to be fair to Hoyland, Champions League he scored, so I can't even say he plays in Serie A. Serie A is a bit easier. He's scoring in the Champions League, so I can't even hate on that, bro. I can't even hate on that. The guy is scoring in the Champions League, Hoyland. When he left United, I said, okay, I wish this man the best, bro. I wish him the best. No hard feelings. Cesco is here. I'm gonna back Cesco now. So, yeah. You're saying Mamouche reminds you of Danny Olmo. They are similar, bro. You're right. Those guys are similar. They are like, some days they are hot, some days they are really cold, bro. Some days they are really cold, but the way we played in this game, fair play to Manchester United, bro. I don't think this whole season we haven't had a game like this, exciting game like this. I know people will say, but we played well against Arsenal, but we didn't win the game, bro. A game like this where you're 2-0 up. I think only the Chelsea game was this satisfying, right? Chelsea game where we were 2-0 up until the red card. I think the Chelsea game was also satisfying until Casemiro got that red card. But the Arsenal game wasn't this satisfying because we were 1-0 down for majority of the game, bro. At least this game, you're winning it comfortably. You're scoring goals. Your striker is smiling. Bro, it's amazing, man. It's amazing. It's genuinely amazing. You're saying Barca need Haaland. I feel that's the next move for him, bro. I genuinely feel Erling Haaland, bro. He's going to Barcelona. I feel that's the next move for him because they need a replacement for Lewandowski. You're right, bro. Yeah, that's all I'm praying for. Four. Make us happy with 4 goals. Second half, let's try and score 4 goals, right? Let's try and score 4 goals. Oh, we're really cooking. We're really on fire. We're really on point. Bro, I haven't been this happy for some time, bro. For some time, bro. We need a 4-goal thriller now. Give us 4 goals, United. 2 more goals and I'll be comfortable. Because I think our goal difference is still minus 2 or something. Bro, when you have momentum in a game, just continue scoring. Continue scoring. Yeah, bro, our bench is strong. Oh, Erling Haaland 2026. I think he'll extend, bro, because with Haaland, he loves Man City, bro. You can see his love for Man City. I think he's gonna extend his contract, bro. I think he's not, unless Barca offer him insane wages. I don't see him leaving Man City, bro. I do not see him leaving Man City. But, bro, these are the games you got to cherish as a United fan, bro. It's been difficult. It's been hard. At least when we win, especially when we're winning comfortably, bro. This is a convincing win, right? We're winning comfortably. It's not a situation where, oh, no, the other team had 10 attempts or the other team had 20 attempts on goal, right? Your goalkeeper is saving save after save after save. Today's been comfortable, bro. you're saying Ruben Amorim got it right. This maybe it's a mentality issue. Maybe it is a mentality issue. And Ruben, he keeps insisting, no, it's not the system. It's just the way we play with the system. But for us to believe that, we gotta see consistency now, right? If you play like this for 5-6 games in a row, bro, fans will be saying, yeah, for sure, the system is working, right? Fans will be saying, yeah, for sure, yeah, this system is really working. Man United are really cooking. Man United are delivering. But we need to see that consistently. If you do this 6 games in a row, right? 6 games in a row. And I still feel like, yo, Chelsea are still there for the taking. If you go on a run, who knows? By the end of the season, you can finish above Chelsea, bro. You're saying big game for Rashford tomorrow. Yeah, bro. Lamine Yamal out. But with Rashford, bro, do I see him stepping up now that Lamine Yamal is out? I know people are saying we shouldn't have sold Rashford. We shouldn't have gotten rid of Marcus Rashford. But it is what it is, bro. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. With Rashford, we've seen it season after season. Yes, sometimes he has like great moments, unbelievable moments, but Man United, we're at a stage where we need players that are performing, players that are carrying us, players that are consistent. I think that's where we are as a team, right? Rasmus and Rashford, they weren't really doing that at United. I think Premier League, they were struggling, bro. They were struggling in a lot of games. I'm happy for Rashford as well, bro. I'm happy for Rashford. I'm happy for Højlund. But I think let's just move on, bro. Let's just move on. These guys, yeah, Rashford is inconsistent. He was inconsistent at Man United, bro. We were watching him week in, week out, right? Week in, week out, bro. Week in, week out. Yeah, I hope Rashford signs for Barca because that means, yo, that's money for us, 100% profit. So it's a win-win situation, man. Rashford, he gets to go to Barca. We get some money. It's a win-win situation, bro. The guy is smiling at Barcelona. We can get some money out of the situation. It's a win-win situation, bro. It's a win-win situation. You're saying Rashford should sign for Marseille? I don't see him doing that, bro. I don't see him doing that because with Rashford, if Barcelona don't work out, I see him going to a Premier League team. Maybe back to Villa or something. We don't know, bro. Yeah, but second half, let's do this, bro. Second half should be as good as the first half. Come on. Come on, you Reds. Second half should be as good as the first half. Like, we need you to turn up with more goals. At least 2 more goals, bro. That'll be perfect, right? 2 goals in the first half, 2 goals in the second half, 4-0 result. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. Second half, let's do this. Let's actually do this. Defend well, play the way you're just playing in the first half. But yeah, with Rashford, I'm happy for the guy, bro. I'm happy for the guy. It's a win-win situation. Man United were making some money, 100% profit. Rashford, he's at a club where he's happy, so it's a win-win situation. Even with Højlund. Højlund looks like he's smiling in Serie A. Looks like he's smiling in Serie A. So the players we've sold, looks like a lot of them are happy, man. A lot of them are happy where they are. Anthony, he's happy. So, I just wish we got a bit more money for some of these players, bro. That's all I'm hoping for. Like with Garnacho, I think we could have pushed for something like 50 million, right? I just wish we got a bit more money. Yeah, Cesco, he's an animal, bro. He's an animal. Like his strength off and on the ball, and I've seen some other clip of him in training. Like he's so good with these bicycle type of kicks, bro. If he scores a goal like that, I will go crazy, bro. Like those type of bicycle kicks he does in training. If he scores a goal like that, oh my God, I will go crazy. Because we always see it in training where Cesco does some other bicycle type of kick, right? So if he scores a goal like that, I'll go crazy, bro. I will genuinely go crazy because that's Cesco's trademark. That bicycle kick type of kick, bro. He does it a lot in training, bro. He does it a lot in training. But yeah, this is a great game, bro. Everybody's smiling. We're winning. This is all we pray for as United fans. Hey, Cesco doing his thing though. Cesco doing his thing. Even Lenny has been calm and collective. But this is the beauty of like football, bro. This is the beauty of like football. Like one game can make you smile like crazy. Oh, yeah, but Cesco, lovely hold up play from this guy. His hold up play is on point. The way his strength is on point, passing is on point, shooting is on point. That's why Wilcox was pushing for this guy, bro. Like, there's no coincidence that people in Germany rate this guy highly. Ralph Ragnick, you can see the way he talks about Benjamin Cesco. Bro, people in Germany rate this guy highly, bro, for a reason. For a reason. And I know people say, Bundesliga tax, this and this. People from the German league don't really do well, but strikers tend to do okay, bro. I won't even lie. Ekatike, he's a striker from the Bundesliga that's really doing okay, bro. Doing okay. I know people say Kai Havertz, this and that, but Kai Havertz wasn't really a striker, bro. I know Nkunku failed at Chelsea, so it's a hit and miss, bro. It's a hit and miss with the Bundesliga. But I think we have a gem, bro. We genuinely have a gem with Benjamin Cesco. We genuinely have a gem right there. Like even Ralph, the way he talks about Benjamin Cesco, Ralph Ragnick, the man is always hyping Cesco, bro. Yeah, Vivel really wanted Cesco over Gyökeres and Ekatike, bro. Like for a reason, bro. So Vivel, he's like a footballing guy, like well respected by Ralph Ragnick, things like this. Bro, all these major football guys are hyping up Cesco. There's something to him, bro. There's something about him, though. There's something to him. All right, don't listen to rival fans saying, this guy is useless, this and that. And that's what a lot of Man United fans do. You start listening too much to rival fans, right? Or rival fans saying, no, Cesco is trash, this and that. Don't listen to these rival fans, man. Like, just let the guy settle in, let the guy cook. Let the guy settle in, let the guy cook, right? Because for sure, if Cesco was playing for Arsenal, these Arsenal fans are hyping him up. If Cesco was playing for Liverpool, these Liverpool fans are hyping him up, right? And this might be a hot take, but if Cesco was playing for Liverpool, he scores more goals than Ekatike. Or maybe pretty much the same amounts of goals as Ekatike. And we know how good Ekatike has been this season. Yeah, Cesco passes the eye test as well, bro. That's something Gyökeres doesn't do, bro. That's something Gyökeres doesn't do. And another hot take, if Cesco was at Arsenal, he scores more than Gyökeres. He genuinely scores more than Gyökeres. So, second half, we're not really controlling too much, but at least we're 2-0 up, bro. We're 2-0 up. And let's just hope we see 2 or even 1 more goal, bro. Get our goal difference up. It was like, that's how you're supposed to win games. Like, first half, do what you need to do. That's when second half you're a bit more comfortable. I feel that's how we won the Chelsea game, bro. That's how we won the Chelsea game, because the first half in the Chelsea game, we got those 2 goals. And then eventually those 2 goals helped us win the game, bro. Yeah, but hey, games like this it's just good for the fans, good for people like Sir Alex. Bro, it's just good for everyone, bro. You don't want to be watching your team get smoked, get destroyed every week. At least we need games like this where we win comfortably. Yeah, Cesco is only Isn't he 21 or something? Bro, he's still young as well, bro. He's still young as well. So he's like 21 as well. So he's still a young striker, bro. He's still a young striker. I think Gyökeres is like 28 or something. Or is Gyökeres 26? Like, but Gyökeres isn't young, bro. I think Gyökeres is probably over 25, right? So with longevity, I think, Cesco has that longevity as well. And I was seeing like some rumors, some news about, hey, JJ Gabriel, the guy, the wonder kid from the academy. Apparently, Man United want to make him the face of Manchester United. That's how highly people at the club rate JJ Gabriel. Apparently, in a few years, they want to make him the face of Man United, just like Lamine Yamal. But yeah, hey, I just gotta give credit to everybody, man. Everybody, you've been composed. The midfield has been composed. And now you can even see the difference when Ugarte doesn't play, bro. I bet my life if Ugarte was starting, it's a different conversation. It's a different type of game, bro. It's a different type of game. So midfield is a it's a situation we need to cover. Because just imagine, Cass gets an injury. You're back to starting Ugarte, right? If Casemiro gets an injury, you're back to starting Ugarte. Yeah, bring on bring on Dogu, bro. Bring on even Diego Leon. Diego Leon is on the bench, bro. Bring him on. You're winning 2-0. I think these are the games you can genuinely give Diego Leon his first Premier League appearance. Because you're winning 2-0. At least 70th minute, bring on Diego Leon. Let him taste some Premier League football, bro. If you're still 2-0 up. Oh. Poor. I think second half in the final third, we haven't been too convincing. But yeah, Cesco has been brilliant. He's been brilliant, man. He's been brilliant. Benjamin Cesco. Yeah, so let's just see, bro. Let's just see where we're at. Where we are at. Right? I just hope we don't concede one goal because one goal opens the floodgates. Opens the floodgates, bro. You never want to concede, especially in moments like this where you're winning comfortably, you're the better team. I just pray that Cass doesn't get an injury because going back to Ugarte, we will struggle with Ugarte, bro. We will genuinely struggle. You've seen every time we've started Ugarte this season, we've lost to Grimsley Town, we've lost to Brentford, bro. Our midfield always gets overran, bro. There's no coincidence, bro. Yeah, that was a foul, though. That was a foul, bro. There's no coincidence that, Ugarte starts, you lose to Grimsley. Ugarte starts, you lose to Brentford, bro. Like, the guy is a liability, bro. But yeah, one more goal, guys. One more goal. One more goal. Do this. Ah. It was a great idea from that free kick, but bro, you gotta do it way more better, a bit better, bro. It was a great idea. I understand what they were trying to do, right? Catch them on a off, 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 bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sticky situation with Lamens, but I don't think it's a red card or anything. Sticky situation with the Lamens, bro. Oof. Sticky situation. He got the ball, though. He got the ball. Nah, he didn't even touch him, though. He didn't even touch him. The contact was minimum, bro. The contact was minimum, but that scared me, though. That moment scared me, bro. I thought it was a moment where, okay, Lamens comes out and then, yo, they give him a red card for that. That moment scared me, bro. That moment really scared me. But at least nothing happened from that. Nothing happened from that. Bro, imagine if that was a red card. I would have lost my mind, bro. Yo, that moment scared me. Low key. Low key, that moment scared me, but nothing. The game goes on, and yeah, bro, that's why I'm saying just score one more goal. At least 3-0. With a 3-0 lead, even if you get a red card, you can still win the game. Give a scenario, you get a red card right now with a 2-0 lead, there's a possibility for these guys to come back. So we just need to secure the 3 points. Secure the 3 points with one more goal, because regardless of the situation, if you're 3-0 up, even if you get a red card, you're still comfortable, bro. You're saying that was a foul for real? Bro, I'm just happy it wasn't a red card, bro. I'm just happy it wasn't a red card, bro. Like, yo, that moment scared me. That's why we need a third goal. We genuinely need a third goal right now. And that moment scared me, bro. Come on. Oh, come on. Yeah, I always say it, man. Diego Dalot is not a guy you can rely on. I always say it, bro. Diego Dalot is not a guy you can rely on. That's why summer transfer window, you need a solution, bro. I don't wanna see 2026 you're still playing with Diego Dalot, bro. Ish. That would be depressing. That would be depressing. 2026 you're still you're still struggling with Diego Dalot, bro. We need to improve. Like, he needs to be sold. He needs to be sold, and you need a better player coming in, bro. Just sell this guy. I don't want 2026. You're still playing with this guy, bro. No. Sell him now, bro. Sell him now. Because it's going to be the same situation. We already know how inconsistent Diego Dalot is. I think that's the mindset we should build. Like, okay, let's get rid of all the inconsistent players, right? That should be the mindset. All the players that are wasting time, get rid of them. 2026 should be a year where, yeah, you just have players that are consistent, players that are reliable, bro. Yeah, just bring on Dogu. Bring on Dogu, bro. Bring on Dogu. But I'm still begging for one more goal. Begging for one more goal. That was a good thought from Bruno, but the execution was poor. One more goal, please, guys. Please, let's end this with like 3-0. When last did we win like 3-0, bro? Think it was what, Everton or Leicester City? Bro, over like 6 months not winning 3-0 or 4-0. We need a result like that. We need a result like 3-0, 4-0. Bro, you're losing your mind with Diego Dalot. Yeah, the guy is ish. Why is he still here, bro? Why is this man still here, bro? Oh my God. Nah, I understand why you're losing your mind, bro. Like, Diego Dalot is bro. Diego Dalot will make you lose your mind. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Bro, this would have been worse if we weren't winning, right? I'm just calm because it's 2-0. We're 2-0 up, bro. I'm just calm because we're 2-0 up. That's why I'm not really crashing out on Diego Dalot, bro. If we were losing this game, I would be losing my mind on this guy. But looks like Dogu is coming on. Looks like Dogu is coming on. Like, the manager's seen enough. That's Better management from Ruben. Better management from Ruben again. Like, usually he would have waited till the 80th minute, bro. 80th minute, that's when you remove Diego Dalot. But looks like he's making a sub pretty soon. Come on, yo. But if Diego was playing like this and we weren't winning, I would be losing my mind as well, bro. I'm just calm because it's 2-0. We're 2-0 up. I'm just calm because we're 2-0 up, bro. Cunha and Dogu coming on, bro. Cunha and Dogu coming on. So yeah, Mason Mount was okay. Got the goal in the first half, but I think the sub is needed, bro. That life of Cunha in the attack, that's gonna be a good change. That's gonna be a good substitution right there. So we prayed for days like this, bro. Comfortable wins. You're not really worrying about too much. I think if you look back at the game right now, the only thing we're complaining about is Diego Dalot. The rest has been calm, collective, bro. Second half hasn't been the best, but hey, I'm just happy that we're winning. Right before the game, people were saying, I would take a 1-0, I would take a scrappy win. Bro, I'm happy that we're 2-0 up now. Yeah, the substitutions were needed, bro. Dalot off, Mount off, Cunha and Dogu on. The substitutions were genuinely needed. They were genuinely needed because you could see that, hey, second half, we're not really doing too much. We are not really doing too much. Oh, thank the Lord. We're just winning, bro. Thank the Lord. Dogu at last. Dogu in the building. We needed this guy, bro. We needed this guy. Yeah, but hey, it looked like Mason Mount wasn't happy with that, bro. Mason Mount wasn't smiling with that decision, bro. He wanted to play a full game. People saw Mason Mount's facial expression. The guy was disappointed, bro. The guy was disappointed. He wanted to play a full game. Like, that's a crazy facial expression from Mason Mount. The man was disappointed. Why are you subbing me off? I want to play a full game. Yeah, with Cesco, he's the type of striker that can play any system, bro. Like, he can be a focal point. He can play counter-attack football because of his pace. He can play that tiki-taka type of football. Bro, he can genuinely play in any system. And the height of Cesco, it's it's just a positive as well, right? It's a massive positive when you're, oh my God, oh my God. Not the best clearance from Lamens, but he got the job done. He got the job done. Yeah, with Cesco, this guy can play in any system, bro. He can play in any system. That's the type of player he is. That's the type of striker he is. He's low-key a Lewandowski. He's low-key like a young Lewandowski, bro. Like, okay, hold-up play isn't too bad from him. And his reading of the game isn't too bad from him aerially. He's really good. Like, he's low-key a young Lewandowski. Benjamin Cesco. I wouldn't say he's like Benzema because Benzema, technically, that guy was insane, bro. I would say, yo, he's low-key a young Lewandowski. Mbuemo. That's what I'm saying. Second half in the final third is not good enough, man. It's not really good enough. Final third, second half, you gotta improve. You gotta improve. Because we're still asking for situations where, bro, we're asking for another goal. We need another goal. Our goal difference isn't there. We need another goal, guys. Come on. Come on, United. Man United. But let's see how that Liverpool-Chelsea game goes. Because I don't think we're so far away from Chelsea, right? Low-key, I want Chelsea to lose because they're a team we're gonna be competing for like top 6, top 8 for. So low-key, I just want Chelsea to lose, man. Just for us. Chelsea losing, low-key, it benefits us, bro. Low-key, it benefits us because if we go on a run or something and Chelsea are losing like this, we can finish above them, bro. European football, Europa League, things like that. It's gonna depend on how we perform and how Chelsea perform, bro. So low-key, I want Chelsea to lose that game, bro. Low-key, I just want Chelsea to lose that game because it benefits Manchester United. If Chelsea win, I'll still laugh at Liverpool, no doubt about it. You're saying you don't care who wins or loses. Yeah, bro. Hey, I would just prefer Chelsea lose, right? I would just prefer Chelsea lose because low key it benefits us longer in the table, man. I think we're gonna be in the same situation like Chelsea, bro. We can see Chelsea are inconsistent just like us, bro. Maresca, I think Maresca will get fired. There'll be a moment when Chelsea just start losing games. So, but hey, whoever wins, bro, I'm gonna laugh at the losers, bro. I'm gonna laugh at the losers. Yeah, second half hasn't been great, bro. Second half hasn't been great. Our passing is sloppy. We're not really controlling the game like we were controlling it in the first half. These are the moments you bring in Kobe Mano. Okay, now Casemiro has gassed out. Casemiro is getting tired. Let me bring on Kobe Mano because we know Casemiro, bro. We know Cas, bro. He'll give you a good 60 minutes and then he'll get tired, bro. A good 60 minutes and then he'll get tired. Yes. We know Cas, bro. He's old. Like Cas, he'll give you a good 60 minutes and then, bro, you gotta make that substitution because he'll gas out, bro. He's gonna gas out. He's gonna get tired. This is the perfect moment to bring on Kobe Mano. Oh, I just hope we get Adam Wharton over the line. Adam Wharton or Carlos Baleba, bro. We shouldn't be in 2026. Ogarte is still starting for Man United, bro. That shouldn't be the situation in 2026. And that should not be the situation, bro. Please, I beg and I pray. I beg and I pray 2026 we have a better midfield. Oh, even like second half, Ahmad's performances have dropped, man. They have really, really dropped. United, bro. Why can't we just perform at the same level for 90 minutes? Right? Thank the Lord that defensively we are really good. Delit is bossing everything. Delit is controlling everything. Our defense is controlling everything, bro. But second half, our midfield has let us down. Yeah, we need Wharton or Beleba, bro. 2026, we shouldn't be in a situation where you're saying, Ogarte is starting for Manchester United, or Casemiro is starting for United. 2026, it's gonna be a new year. You need new faces, bro. You need new faces, bro, in the midfield. Like in 2026, we shouldn't be struggling with Ogarte in the midfield. That shouldn't be the situation. If that's the case, then Sir Jim has failed, man. Sir Jim has failed. If Ogarte is starting, Sir Jim has failed. Oof. But let's see what the board actually focuses on in the next transfer window, right? Because January we're not really active in the January transfer window. I don't see them going for Baleba in January because I don't see Brighton letting him go in January. We know January, it's up and down with our transfer windows in January, bro. It's up and down. One day you can sign Bruno Fernandes in a transfer window, January transfer window. The next day you're signing like cheap options like Dogu or something like that, bro. So I think maybe one signing will come in January. One guy will come in minimum. I think maximum one guy. Sorry, maybe maximum two, but I don't see them bringing in like a high level midfielder in January. But let's see, bro. We might get shocked. Let's see. Maybe they will. Maybe they will. Sometimes you just have to wait and see. Cunha hasn't really come on and he hasn't been good since coming on, bro. Cunha hasn't been unbelievable since coming on. Oh, come on, United. I know we've won the game, but come on, keep the same level, right? Control the game, bro. Yeah, and we need to get our right wing back as well, bro. We need to get our right wing back as well. Low key, hey, if United were extremely ambitious, you go for Hakimi, bro. You go for Hakimi. Imagine Hakimi at United, bro. That would be crazy. Imagine Hakimi at Man United. That would be crazy. Yeah, we need to make it 3, bro, because while allowing these guys to get back into the game. Looks like Kobe Mano is coming on. We are allowing these guys to get back into the game. Yeah, just imagine Hakimi at Man United, bro. That would be an insane right wing back. But he's happy at PSG. Low key, the only PSG player I see at Man United in the future is like Neves, bro. That's the only PSG player I see, okay, playing for United in the future. Come on, United. Come on, guys. We are almost there. 15 minutes. You're saying from Monaco, right wing back? Maybe, bro. Maybe. Yeah, Ruben Neves would be good, though. But Ruben Neves is in Saudi. Or Jao Neves. Jao Neves. Jao Neves, bro. Hey, I see him at United, though. Low key, low key. Low key, I see the guy at United one day. Like, it's just gonna happen, bro. He's already like won the Champions League at PSG, and other than that, bro, players only go to PSG to win a Champions League and things like that. Oof, come on, come on. Good change by Ruben, bro. Good changes by Ruben. Nah, I think Madrid, they need way more than just Vitinha, bro. They need way more than just Vitinha. Because for sure, Vitinha is insane, but bro, with Madrid, I think Vitinha doesn't really change a lot. They need another defender, a top quality defender, bro, because Rudiger is always injured. Oh, Come on. I don't like the way the game has just slowed down, bro. The way we just slow down the game, things like this. I don't like that aspect from us. Oof. Yeah, the defenders aren't that good. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like with Real Madrid, they need way more. Like defensively, they get cooked, man. In big games, they get cooked. Oh, come on. Come on. 12 minutes, bro. 12 minutes plus added time. That's crazy. At least we got the win. Second half wasn't the second half we wanted to see, but bro, at least we got the win. Second half wasn't the second half we wanted to see, but the win is in the building, bro. The win is in the building. Sometimes you just have to win. I don't see a situation where Sunderland scored 2 goals in 10 minutes, bro. If that happens, sell all the players, bro. If a situation of Sunderland scoring 2 goals in 10 minutes happens, sell all the players, bro. Sell all the players. Ah. Yeah, they are, bro, they are dangerous. Sunderland are dangerous, but I don't see a situation where we lose this game, bro. At this point in time, I think we've done what we needed to do, right? The 3 points are in the bag. If somehow, some way, you allow Sunderland to score 2 goals in 10 minutes, then sell all the players, bro. You just gotta sell all the players. Yeah, Maino hasn't been. To be fair, none of the subs have come on and done anything, bro. Maino hasn't been good. Cunha hasn't been good. Oh, bro. But we've done what we came here to do, bro. We've done what we came here to do. Before the international break, get the 3 points, get the win, and then, hey, go into the Liverpool game with a bit of momentum, a bit of a result, bro. Ah, because we needed these 3 points, bro. We needed these. You can't keep dwelling in the bottom half of the table, bro. Manchester United, majority of the season, you're stuck in the bottom half of the table. Now, we needed these 3 points, bro. We needed these 3 points. Oh, that's the thing with Cass, bro. That's the thing with Cass, bro. That's the thing with Casemiro, bro. That's why I say, Cass, after 70 minutes, you gotta sub him off, bro. Like, he overcommits with challenges. He was having a great game, bro. He was having a great game, but Casemiro overcommits with challenges. That's the thing with Cas, bro. Yeah, the team looks horrible now. The team genuinely looks horrible now. Hey, first half and second half are two completely different situations, bro. Yeah, Casemiro couldn't resist, bro. That's the thing with Cas, bro. There'll be that one moment where he overcommits with a challenge, bro. You might be winning 2-0, 3-0. Casemiro will overcommit with the challenge, bro. That's the thing with Cas, bro. He needs to keep it simple. We're 2-0 up. There's no need to overcommit like that. Even in the Chelsea game, there was no need for him to overcommit and get a red card. That's the thing with Cas, bro. That's the thing with Cas. He's gonna overcommit, bro. He's gonna overcommit. But we've done our thing, bro. We've done our thing. 8 minutes to go. This has been a mixed game, bro. A game of two halves. First half was brilliant. Second half, not too great, bro. Not too great. Let's see how we perform against Liverpool, though. You got 2 weeks until that game, bro. 2 weeks until the Liverpool game. Let's hope none of our players. Looks like Delit, he's not going for international break. But Cunha, he's going for like international duty. Bruno, Dogu. Not a lot of our guys are going for internationals, bro. Maybe like 3 or 4. Probably 5. I forgot Lenny Euro as well. So not a lot of our players are going for like international break. Yeah, Liverpool will be extremely nerve-wracking, bro. Like, oh my God. I don't want to think of that game now. Right now, I just want to celebrate this victory. We'll think about Liverpool when the time comes, bro. We'll think about Liverpool when the time comes. Right now, I'm just grateful that the 3 points are in the bag. We'll think about Liverpool when the time comes. Come on, Kun. Cunha has to be doing way better, bro. Like, oh, looks like Ogate is coming on just to see out the game. Looks like Ogate is coming on just to see out the game. Yeah, we need to stop Salah and Gakpo, especially Liverpool away from home. It's always a tough game for us, bro. That's where we at Anfield. That's where we lost 7. That's where we conceded 7 goals. The other time it was 3-0, bro. Liverpool at Anfield, we always struggle. We always get cooked. Ish. Frustrating second half, bro. Frustrating second half. I thought the team could do something and get a 3rd goal, but come on. Frustrating second half. The levels really dropped, man. Why are you dropping levels, bro? That's the thing I'm asking. Like, keep the same levels for a full 90 minutes. So Cass, Lenny off. Orgate in the building. You're saying you think Salah is gonna cook today? Let's see, bro. Let's see. Mo Salah. Mohamed Salah against Chelsea. Yeah, he might cook that Chelsea defense, bro. I think Ekatike. I haven't seen the starting lineup for that game, but if Ekatike is starting, then Chelsea. I think Chelsea might lose, bro. If it's Isaac starting, I think Chelsea have a chance. Because Isaac this season, he hasn't been great. He hasn't been great, bro. But with Ekatike, bro, he's gonna cause Chelsea so many problems. He's gonna cause that Chelsea team so many problems. With Isaac, he's still lacking confidence. That's the only thing. The guy is still lacking confidence. Moving from Newcastle to Liverpool it's a different situation. Kobe Mainoo has to do better there, bro. Kobe, you gotta do way better there, bro. Yeah, moving from Newcastle to Liverpool is a different animal. It's a different beast, bro. So maybe mentally it's still affecting him, Isaac, right? So mentally it's still in his head, like, yo, I'm at Liverpool now, right? And every time he underperforms and Ekatike does well, it gets to his head. He's only human being, bro. Imagine if you were like, oh, Ekatike, Isaac starts. Damn. And the pressure is there from Isaac because Ekatike has been doing well. He's going to be in his mind saying, Ekatike, I have to do better than Ekatike. Because it's only human nature, bro. You're both competing for the same spot, right? So it's only human nature for him. He's going to be in his head. Oh, no, Ekatike did well. Ekatike has started the season extremely well. I need to cook as well. So every poor performance he has is gonna get to his head, bro. Just because Ekatike is doing well. Every performance this guy has is gonna get to his head. But yeah, at least we're about to see out the game. My boy Lamens with a clean sheet. Lamens with a clean sheet, man. Lamens with a clean sheet. Cesco with a goal. Comfortable game, bro. Comfortable game. At least we won the game in the first half. Right? That's what I can say. That first half won us the game. Comfortable, bro. We genuinely won the game in the first half. But yeah, for sure, Liverpool are the favorites for that team. If Isaac, but just like I said, since Isaac is starting, I think Chelsea still have a chance, just based on that. But Chelsea under Enzo Maresca, I won't be shocked if they get a red card. So I won't be shocked if there's a red card in that game. Because we always see it, bro. We always see it. Hey, Chelsea with the red cards, they've been getting red cards in recent games, bro. So I just think if they get a red card against Liverpool, bro, they can hold even 5 goals. I'm saying that right now, bro. If Chelsea get a red card, they can hold 5 goals. Yeah, we need to like just try a lot of things. You can still see first half was great, but second half the consistency wasn't there, bro. So we're still seeing the same mistakes. You gotta build some consistency. Cunha is a bit frustrating today, bro. Cunha has been frustrating today, bro. Like, Cunha hasn't performed since he's come to United. I can't even lie and say he has. Oh my God. He's playing a bit like Garnacho now. Like, Cunha is playing a bit like Garnacho, just shooting from anywhere. Your shooting is basic. Bro, it's getting frustrating, bro. It is getting frustrating. Yeah, but hey, international break, that's where you need to just sort out all the problems, bro. Because this second half, it just shows you that the consistency isn't there, right? You can't perform at the same level consistently. Great save from Lamens. Performing at the same level consistently, it's a struggle for these guys, bro. It's a struggle for these guys, bro. Let's do this, bro. Let's do this into added time. Come on. Come on. Come on. I want Lamens to keep a clean sheet. Do not concede. You got the 3 points, 3 points over the line, but do not concede. I think second half they let us down. It could have been better, right? The team let us down second half. Oh, but yeah. At least we won, bro. We have a proper goalkeeper now, bro. We have a proper goalkeeper. He's coming out to actually command his area, bro. That's been the main positive for him today is Lamen's proper goalkeeper and Cesco, bro. Really, those are the two main positives. Yeah, Liverpool would destroy us. Like, if you let the levels drop like this, bro, Liverpool would destroy us. The way we've played in the second half, it's not too convincing. At least first half, we turned up with some goals. And what we learned today is that, okay, we finally have like a proper goalkeeper. Just from what I've seen right now, it's like, yo, this is a goalkeeper that's he commands his area. He wants to make saves. and he barely makes mistakes. Yeah, ish. When last did we even win a game 3-0, bro? It's been a while. That's what we've been begging for. Just get that third goal. Oh, but looks like we have to wait a few more games, bro. A few more games. Until we see a situation where we're winning 3-0 or something. Oh. Come on, United. Come on, United, bro. Ah, at least we've won. That's all I'm happy about, bro. Second half wasn't the best, but we did our job in the first half. This low-key reminds me of the Chelsea game. Okay, first half, you score 2 goals, and then second half, you're really not doing anything. This is low-key like the Chelsea game. Low-key, just like the Chelsea game. But at least here, we've done what we needed to do. 3 points in the building, 3 points in the bag. I know we're still on negative goal difference, but at least these 2 goals will contribute to our goal difference, bro. And I hope we're not in the bottom half of the table, right? Because all this hard work was to get out of the bottom half of the table, bro. Yeah, but we've done... we did our thing in the first half. That's what I'm happy about. Like, yo, at least you did your thing in the first half. But you still need more, bro. We still need more as fans. Liverpool will be the main test for these players, bro. The main test is in 2 weeks. Like Liverpool, if you fall apart, yeah, still a big win, bro. Like still a big win. The second half wasn't the best, but bro, still a big win, bro. We were praying for 3 points. Like a team that's in the bottom half of the table, we can be in a position to say, oh no, this wasn't the right performance, or oh, second half wasn't good enough. Bro, we just need to take the results when they come now. We just need to take the results when they come now. Oh, but that's the disappointing thing about this team. You perform well in the first half, and then second half the levels drop. You're never consistent for 90 minutes. That's my main criticism of these players, man. You are never consistent for 90 minutes. It's never a consistent situation. It's never a consistent situation. There we go, full time. And we are over the line, bro. Over the line. Lamens with a clean sheet. Manchester United do it. Ish. And that's all we needed, bro. That is all we needed. That was all we were praying for. At least something before that international break. A win before that international break. We've done our thing. 2-0. The result is the only thing we were praying for. And you just gotta smile when moments like this happen, bro. When moments like this happen, you just gotta smile. But yeah, I appreciate everybody that joined the live stream. And come on, bro. We did it. We did it. We did it. Although, shout out Benjamin Cesco as well. That's my striker, bro. Shout out Cesco. We did it. Oh, Arsenal 2-0 as well. Arsenal 2-0 as well. So, a lot of teams have won today, bro. A lot of teams have won. Let's see what happens in the Liverpool-Chelsea game. But we've done our job on our end, which is the most important thing, bro. But shout out everybody that joined the stream.